So I was trying to explain everything I just explained to you to Tobzu, and Chow shows up. Weird. I'm being listened to. To be honest, that sounds like communism.
Do you want me? You want me to deal with something? Deal with Chow?
Deal with what?
You want me to get the Chow away from me?
Yeah, I went and I PM'd Tobzu, hey, go over here. You know, to the kill house, right? So we can't be listened to at all.
God, I'm so sorry.
And what do you know? They need mech at the front gates. You got that, bot?
Yeah, I don't have the glove. Cappy's on it. I don't have the repair tool.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, I've got to die.
You're TD. I'll get it. It's fine.
No, 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 no.
Cappy's
I've
on
got it.
it.
I've got it. I've got it. Move away.
Oh,
Oh, we're actually being raided. I thought it was just an RP
Oh
raid.
no, we're getting full on raided. So no sniper. Nice.
Yeah, it's lame. I'll talk to Damascus about it, and God, they could probably get you back if you really want.
I mean, I'm probably gonna go and ask Damascus in a couple minutes. Hey, can you you know, can we call and talk about this? Because, bro, I literally.
Keep me up, only 20 more %.
I don't have enough scrap metal.
no, don't get my crossfire, man.
Commission.
This is what they do. They
It was the worst.
It's
I mean,
gonna take like
they don't need to call raid, but yeah.
like 200 more, like
know,
on
but I
like
didn't
100
think-
seconds. They'll be back.
Alert him.
So they just wasted a raid.
Silence, guys. Silence.
Could someone boost me right? Could someone crouch right here? I don't have the jump boost. Oh hell yeah! Thank you.
You know, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Well, see, the best part is I went and PM'd Chow, you know, calling him out, hey, why are you biased? Literally, it's clear that you're biased. I straight up called him out on it, right? In Discord, and I PM'd him. He's active right now. I know for sure he's active, and I know he reads his PMs fairly quickly. But he hasn't responded.
Everybody keep in mind for land. Sniper's still Silo Hill. 1 GHQ person.
No.
Go for snipers. And then after that go to FOB because they're too much weight on the Silo Hill. No, we have some gauge blocked off. grenade.
I can't see.
I'm gonna do
Someone stepped on a mine.
There was a trooper.
Where? I think I just got shot by an ally.
You know, someone just went and stepped on a landmine. Someone just went and stepped on a landmine.
I'm aware.
You know, it's stupid.
I have no visuals, so I can't tell you.
You know, it doesn't matter how many landmines you place, a trooper or someone retarded is going to step on it. I've seen Storm step on them. I've seen Ryoshane step on them. I've seen literally civilians dive bomb at me. Literally, he went and jumped straight towards me across what was probably about 5 feet worth of landmines and landed right on top of them,
Yeah, take it out.
trying
Yeah,
to kill me.
it's the blue
Not
box.
sure why, but he was a civilian.
Oh yeah. You can also talk to DB if you wanna try to get your first
BD?
lieutenant right back.
I-
Yeah,
I-
DB.
DB? You mean DB is debrief. BD is
No,
BD
no.
Guap.
Oh, BD. BD, yeah. Him.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yep. Guess who's?
Hey,
Guess what? You can
Guess
do Gwen's mech tryout. I mean, marksman tryouts again.
Who's doing marksman tryouts?
Gwen again.
Xander!
Well,
Hi! Well, I have to get Corporal first, but, that's...
Sergeant.
Well, see, I was
It's
given
Corporal.
it at Corporal. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
promise you it's corporal.
It's corporal now?
Hi, Xander.
Alright.
Anyways, but yeah. Oh, okay, I guess I'm... What the fuck? Am I a Corporal?
Yes,
You're a corporal.
Oh, thank you.
no problem.
I've got to be set to the class now because I was removed from it for placing too many mines.
Oh, I see.
Hey,
There's
hey,
like a bunch of
also,
landmines right there.
Yes, ma'am.
Might be
Yes, Xander. Oh my god, what do you know? Someone just literally jumped right on top of the mines. No matter how clear they
hey,
are.
everybody respawn at West Cabin. Everybody respawn at West Cabin.
You know, that's some 10 out of 10 shit right there. I hope I have my voice is on and I've got this recorded. You know, Vandal, I'm gonna go ahead and send this to you. Because it doesn't matter how many fucking mines I place. Someone retarded is going to step on that shit.
He got demoted for placing too many mines. His mic kinda cut out.
They're very visible and deadly, no fucking duh.
Let's not talk about what just happened.
Also, I'll get High Command to set you. Don't worry about it. I know you can do. I know you can snipe. I know from experience of you sniping me halfway across dark RP maps.
Oh, that's different. That's way different, because, I didn't use snipers.
Oh no, no, not for me. That is how I learned how to snipe
And
on this server.
I'm way different now. Like, way different. Like, I have 3 different binds for 3 different, sensitivities for my mouse. I also have a DPI button on my mouse, so I can change DPIs. And I also have Suit Zoom connected, so I can basically, with the SKS, I was sniping people from the west part of NATO base all the way to the people that were at the front of the base on edge of stepping out of my boundaries of me seeing them.
I prepare. It's approaching base.
And 60 damage to the body, and I was killing them.
I'm just like running around disguised as a civvy, and as soon as I see the NATO, I just murder them with a knife. Oh yeah, I've gotten much better with the knife.
God damn, I ran out of ammo. Fuck
job.
me.
Oh yeah, if any of y'all want to ever become LAT, I used to have like 300,000 rockets. And they all disappeared.
Oh.
I have one now. I used to have like 30. Well, no, sorry, 150 to be exact.
Rockets?
You want me to shoot at the FOB?
I had 580. And I was selling them 900 each, and people thought they literally didn't want to buy them. I have no idea why, but
Elsa.
they. Yes, ma'am.
Elsa, you want to know the thing? You want to know the thing? I remember the days where they were 2K a piece.
Okay.
And you know what? You know what happened? Right after they became cheaper? I got banned. For 3 months.
For what?
RPGs. Let's just leave it at that. RPGs and misclicks.
So
For 3 months,
so,
though?
so you went and shot into NATO base. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah, pretty much with the misclick, yeah. I was sitting outside of their base, right? And I'm watching them as they come out to repair their gate. I'm shooting them with the RPG, right? And I was tracking them. And one of the guys decided to take a step to the left right as I fired it. And I shot him and killed like 10 people.
Yeah, place him for...
To the left. Take it back,
Yes,
y'all.
a single step to the left, which took him into his base. Yeah, that made me be gone for 3 months.
You should have appealed and said that it was an accident.
I did. It was actually a permaban because Sid doesn't like me.
Oh, Sidorino?
Yeah, Sid doesn't like me. He was the first person that ever banned me. Hey guys, I'm dead. Can you believe it? I'm already dead. I just got out.
You're already...
Okay, I just started killing people with knives, and I ran up to 2 people, killed one of them with the backstab, and the other one was right behind me and killed me. But this was with a knife, because my other thing is a Mosin. And you know,
What level are you?
you also used to be able to have a Mosin with a machine gun, which was
Oh,
nice.
Mass RDM. So you Mass
Yeah.
RDM'd on MilRP,
Yeah,
but you got banned on Dark RP and Zombies?
yes, because they're all connected.
No.
You get banned on all.
No.
If you
no.
get
You get
banned
banned
on
on
one,
one,
you
you get
It
banned
says
on all.
specifically that Sammy or Sidorino banned you on MilRP for Mass RDM, and then 2 months later you got banned on Dark RP by Spartan for 3 months.
Oh no, Spartan updated it. Spartan updated it.
Oh, okay. Okay, he updated it from Dark RP, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he updated it from Dark RP. No, sorry. So, I appealed, Viridian Phantom decided he didn't want to update it, right? So Spartan updated it. My original ban was on MilRP. I appealed on MilRP. It was originally a permanent ban. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in history to have had a people's vote ban, where my ban was left up to everybody on the server to decide if I was going to get a 3-month ban or a permaban.
What?
Yeah. And yes, I just climbed out of base right in front of the Khalifa and then get in trouble. I legit just climbed out of base in front of the Khalifa and then get in trouble.
Because he doesn't care if you leave the base.
We're taking heavy fire.
Are we trying to
Yeah, Glenn, so you said you passed the tryouts originally?
Yeah, I passed it.
I mean, I've made a couple changes to the tryouts since then, but other than, they're not enough that it would mess up your...
Shit, dude, if you want, I can go and do it. I'd actually kind of want to, because shit's boring.
city center?
And it's rather not nice, you know, being the way that things are, because, like...
Hey, I was running around as a native like 20 minutes ago before I hopped in here. I literally hopped in here as I switched to tally. And I'm running around as a native, and I start getting shot at from south building, from the south construction building, right? And so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go run over there and kill the guy that's shooting me. A NATO guy drops out of the building, with a weapon out. So, you know what my first instinct was?
No.
I'm capturing.
My first instinct was to shoot the guy,
We're good.
and I went and turned myself in, and I'm probably about to get
Is that
promoted
Andrew
on
I saw?
for 75th because they're all so proud of me that I turned myself in. I'm just like, wait, so kill a guy and then turn yourself in, and that's how you get promoted on there? Sounds like a good idea. Like legit. I was talking with a couple other staff members after my ban, and most of them were like, "You didn't deserve a 3-month ban. That should have been a 1-month ban at most."
Yeah,
But
It should have
for
been
your
2.
second mass RDM, and
Yeah.
wasn't even intentional, that shouldn't have been permanent. That should not at all, for any reason.
Sid doesn't like me.
I don't know
Sid
what the
doesn't like
hell. Oh my god.
He
I could
didn't.
hear.
Neither him nor No Bueno deserve double admin. No Bueno deserves it more than him, and that's an accomplishment.
Oh, no bueno. I think he does a fantastic job. He's a game master. He doesn't do, events too much.
I know, but I'm not talking about for Game Master. He's a great Game Master.
Yes,
But his
yes.
maturity level, every time I've ever talked to him, if you talk to him, he always gets so mad at you for anything.
Citarino or
And it
no
is-
bueno? Because Citarino,
No Bueno.
I have yet to see active except for once.
Sid
Oh.
Meier's?
No, Citarino. He's in the
Oh,
THQ.
someone else.
Yeah, I thought that, I thought the exact same thing. Oh, Citarino, that's Sidmir's. Because, they've never been on at the same time. Turns out, okay, we've got retards.
Oh my god. Shall finally bite to it.
But yeah, basically Sid just
Uh-huh,
No
and...
Bueno. Every time
yep,
I've ever talked to
that's
him, he always got
10
so
out of 10.
rude. Like, even in his application for
How much
double
time is left on the
admin,
raid?
whenever people were getting onto him for things, he says the
He's
rudest
gonna
things you could
respawn
possibly
on the
say to
frickin'
somebody
landmine. It's gonna blow
while
up.
trying to make it sound nice. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my god.
if you go and
Oh
read
my
it,
god,
it's
back.
really rude.
Stop,
what
stop,
he
stop,
said.
stop. Chow, stand still.
And I just don't,
Stand
and
the fuck
immature,
still.
I just don't feel a double admin should be like that.
Stand still.
Oh,
Don't
that's like...
fucking
You know,
move.
you got Nick, you
Okay?
had Nick, who was so immature, but yet was a great double
There you go,
admin.
now you can go.
Because, it was Nick. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Move!
I'm dressed as a
No, you're not
civvy
still
getting
on
shot.
one.
Why
I
am
just
getting
moved
shot
it.
dressed as a civvy?
You're fine.
That's
I just
idiots,
removed. What do you know?
right?
You weren't on one. That is what we call
Put
a fucking
'em down.
retard.
Put 'em down.
See, I got demoted from
But yeah,
mech
and so
for
I chose
having
Taco
too many
as a double admin.
landmines because people kept
Yeah,
on stamping on them. And you know what?
Taco, I think, is our best double admin
These
right
are clear as they're clear as hell, and people still stepped on them. 10 out of 10. So, I got demoted for people stepping on landmines, and here we go. People are stepping on landmines right outside the gates, and they literally are clearly marked. People literally just run across them, and they're wondering why 5 people have died in the last 30 seconds to these landmines. And apparently
now.
it's my
You know
fault.
what? Apparently in logs it says that the
Chow.
landmines are holsters.
Oh yeah, because most of the time they have a holster out when people step on the landmine. It's
There we
whatever they're
go.
having out.
I'm gonna do the ultimate defusal.
But yeah, it counts as whatever you have in your
fuck
hand
me.
instead of saying
Fuck me, BD is going and doing the ultimate defusal and running over all of the landmines.
Is he actually?
Yes, do you not hear that explosion? And then
No,
his
I
car
don't.
blew up. His car blew up. Bruh, BD!
This guy just killed
Jesus
himself.
fuck!
He decided to hit me with an RPG and kill himself. At the same time. Instead of hitting me with like a knife or something, he kills me with an RPG. Because I'm running around with a knife.
Alright, I'm gonna mute in here for a couple minutes. I've gotta finish talking to Tozu.
Hey,
Okay, where was I? What part was I on? So, let's see. Did I already talk about, you know, how he was taking things for granted? And, you know, someone said something and he was like, okay, and taking their word for it? Yes? Okay. Yeah, so he did that, right? Oh, we got a debrief. God damn it. We got a debrief.
And then he
Yeah,
leaves.
rip.
One lad.
Anubis muted himself.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna mute too, so I
Called
can listen.
debrief.
Type sit in console to sit in the
Do
chair
not sit on me. Sit on
while
someone
looking
else.
at it.
Sit on someone else, albino. Not I'll.
No, that's what she said.
Oh!
That's what she said.
Thank you, Miller. I love you too.
I literally looked around and said, and looked at you and like said, yes, I want to sit there.
rockets, right?
Sir, this is my spot.
Alright, DB is starting, PTS is now active. Alright, I want to start this DB off by just saying one thing. Ignia is a horrible leader, this man cannot lead a raid, and this proves it, this man is garbage. And let that be known. A colonel of first, by the way, more like colonel of a trash. Got him. Alright,
Dirt.
anyways, this is a great raid defense. Basically, Miller and whoever was at the FOB, you guys provided a really good choke point and prevented them from even reaching our base. So great work on that. Everybody at base, I mean, we kind of had it easy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we really did that much. We did a really good job on kicking them out the base when they first came in. If, like, you can even consider it getting in, they really just drove an MRAP in and that was it, as usual. But we did a good job on eliminating that, and eliminating the two people that followed that MRAP. Other than that, we pretty much had it really laid back. Like, this is probably the most pitiful raid I've ever seen in my life. It's actually depressing. It's kind of sad, actually. But other than that, great job to all the infantry who came behind them and flanked them and then took the FOB. By doing that, you prevented them from reaching the base. They couldn't get over. You guys kept nuking them while they came over the hills, and we ended up pushing them back to their base, which is, you know you really failed when you call a raid and get pushed back to your own base. That's kind of depressing for them. I would really like to see their debrief right now. I'm sure it's a lot of sadness and yelling at each other. But great work, boys. Great work as usual. Tally on top, by the way. Tally on top. And let's keep it that way. Let's just keep smacking NATO all day and keep stomping them into the dirt. I think that's all I have to say. I'll move on to, you know, officer PT. Anyone have a PTS here? Any PTS? Alright, yeah, I'll move on to enlisted now and NCO. Okay, Miller.
No, stop!
Alright, so all NCO and unlisted, any PTS, I will go with Phil Shifty first.
I would just like to apologize and pick my hostage targets better in the future.
It's fine. Albino.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the so-called hostage, but when I checked back, he just disappeared. So I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah, I killed them.
Also, we smacked the fuck out of the MRAP.
Yeah, I killed them. As soon as NATO called the raid, I walked into the cell and then, yeah, I eliminated that man. Cappy.
Right, so this happened even before the raid started, and just before I say that I'm really proud of that raid, we did well. Before the raid even started, we allowed a NATO MRAP to roll up on our main gate. The main gate was open, the secondary gate was open. We allowed them to get outside of their vehicle, and we were acknowledging the fact that they had enemy forces in the tree line, and yet we did not close the gate, and yet we let them come in, and yet we let them call out the raid without even a little bit of hesitation. That is why they firstly got in with the MRAP, but we quickly dispersed of them, so that was just a little mishap on the people who were at front gate at the time. Otherwise, really good work.
Yeah, I agree. The gate should have been closed as soon as that one CV called the suspicion. Headbot.
Guys, just a little reminder, if you step on a landmine and it kills other people, I believe you're breaking Brotherhood code, so don't do that, alright? Well, I mean, if you intentionally jump on a landmine and it kills a bunch of people, you can be arrested for that, I believe.
Yeah,
can we nerf mech, please?
Agreed. Albino again.
You know, with that whole thing about the AMRAC coming in, considering how it turned out, it seems like me more like an ambush than anything else, really. But we should focus on the gate next time more. We might not be so lucky next time.
Listen, Gwen, that's the easiest way of disposing of landmines, alright? It took only like 10 seconds and only 2 people died. Lord last.
Nothing's gonna stop
yeah,
that,
Lord last?
In my opinion, I think the MRAP coming in base was a distraction to, you know, cover up their men moving in the tree. That's just my personal opinion. I think that probably was a distraction. Because why would they send in an MRAP with just one person in it?
Alright, yeah, I agree. I mean, that's usually what they do. They just punch an MRAP into our base and MRAP just drives in circles. They're always too scared to hop out because they know as soon as they hop out, they'll be met with like 1,000 bullets instantly. So yeah, that's usually their distraction, just driving around. But it didn't work out too well because they were distracting nobody. Literally no one followed that MRAP inside the base. They all kind of died instantly. So luckily, you know, luckily if it was a bigger force, honestly, if it was a bigger force, we probably might have lost because if they would have all pushed in, let's say like if it's the usual numbers where it's 9 to 1 to us, if they all pushed in, we probably would have been overwhelmed, and like it would take us a while to push them back. But their coordination was all over the place. They pushed in, and like 6 guys just stayed outside. It was ridiculous. So the person who led that raid at Insignia, yeah, garbage work. They were so unorganized. I'm going to say that's the last PTS for now. Debrief is now finished. However, please stay. I think I have a mission. I want everybody to head to Wheatfield. Apparently, Vlad's there saying that he'll smoke all the tally. And let's show him that you can't smoke all of us. How about you all go to Wheatfield and then go smoke Vlad?
Go. Move.
That's something I can agree with.
Move. Freaking. Gee.
Let's go get this punk.
Vote.
I turned on the outside.
Get that motherfucker.
Really.
What do you want?
Sorry, just trying to see.
Alright. But yeah, I PM'd, so he was like, yo, you know, you can't be doing all these things, and I was like, yo, you know, I couldn't even make a comeback on any of them. I couldn't have a PTS, you know, about what went wrong in the raid. I couldn't say anything, because Chow was... What was he gonna do? It was just sitting me in a corner saying shh. And when I called for PTS, he literally took his gun out and pointed it at me. And then, you know, he had already told me to shush, so that was my cue to take it back. So I took it back. Honestly, I don't know what I did to really wrong him so bad that he had to go and demote me from first lieutenant to sergeant major. Really, it is. And I went and PM'd him in Discord, you know, not that long ago. I said, hey, dude, it's clear that you're biased. You don't give a shit about anything that Miller has done. You know, you're clearly on his side. Miller has gone and dissed me plenty of times. Started shit. You know. And then he would either do nothing or we would both get in trouble. It literally... not sure what I did wrong. Sure, I forgot to log, I think, 2 recruitments. That's it. Because we have to go into the roster, log them, then we have to go somewhere else, log them, then we have to explain how the tryout went, and then we have to go in Discord, log them, and then we have to go into... we have to log them in like 15 different places. And apparently I forgot to do that, because I was in the middle of something else at the time. Right? And yeah, it's really stupid. And then, you know, it says shit. It says not to let Minji people in. I didn't let Minji people in. Miller would recruit people as soon, literally not even train or try them out. He would literally just straight up let them in. Yeah. THQ is amazing. GU, amazing. Mech, I have no idea. But it's overly done for TD. No wonder no one wants to be in here. It's a bullshit process we have to do. And, what do we get? Nothing? A demotion? Pablo, I asked him, hey, this could be another major reason I got demoted, because I asked him to do some tryouts while I was in the middle of, or sorry, not tryouts, train recruits to troopers, right? I asked him to do that yesterday. I was like, buddy, can you please do it? I'm in the middle of something and you're a sergeant. You're supposed to be doing that. And he said, oh, I can't. I said, why not? He said, he physically can't. I said, you physically can. Either you can or you're going to get demoted. So I set him to corporal. Then he said, oh, I can't. I set him back to sergeant. Literally, less than 5 minutes, he was a corporal. And I wasn't going to keep him at corporal. The fuck? He still never ended up training them, and I ended up doing it. And, oh god, it's just pure stupidity. BD said, oh, let's have debriefs before raids and after raids to talk about what went wrong so that we can do better next time. Then we get handed this shit raid, and I know exactly what's gonna happen. I even explained all of the weaknesses and why they were weaknesses before the raid, saying we've got to have snipers focusing on blank because of blanks doing blank. And you know what happened? The exact shit I called out was gonna happen happened. Who the fucking guessed? And then I got demoted. It's actually retarded. Thankfully, I got corporal back on mech. It's fucking retarded. This is how retarded it is. That... What do you mean he got some anger on me? Chow? Or Vandal? Or whoever the fuck. Yeah. It really is. It really is. And it was just a trial period, but I should have been officer since I had been sergeant major for about a week and a half. And then I get officer, first lieutenant immediately. No trial, no nothing. Though I had already completed the trials, basically. It's just no one had seen it, though. The videos were all there. Literally in my videos, I upload just about everything I do. But he still has no evidence of anything. So yeah. Now for the magic trick. It's where I disappear. And then I go and scream and eat food. Super Trooper, blah 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 blah.
Have you seen him? Have you talked to Tobuzu?
Yeah, I finished talking to Tobuzu. Okay, so let's read what Chell has said. If you truly believe I'm biased, good for you. The difference between you and Miller is that people have come to me with recommendations for demoting you. What for? They of course wish to remain anonymous since they don't want to deal with drama and shit. But that doesn't tell me
yeah,
who they are.
anonymous.
Because it could be someone permabanned and they could have started it. So, you don't... That's dumb. Because this isn't some basic high school movie. Not sure what that means. Miller has received past reports and was demoted for it twice. He's gotten better after coming back from his child murdering rampage and hasn't done anything that merits another demotion. That's debatable. If you think I have bias towards him, all I have to say is that I find him very obnoxious and aggravating. But he does his job.
How is Miller? How is he biased against Miller? I'm so confused.
Biased for Miller, like as in, he's on Miller's better side now.
Well, Miller didn't. Was Miller the one that demoted you?
No, Chow demoted me, but Miller definitely gave demotion requests for me. But
why? Oh. Why would Miller do that though?
Because oh God, it's a story as old as time.
Just say, why was I actually demoted, and do you have any proof
Gwen.
that? Yeah. See if you could get first lieutenant before you switch or do anything.
Nah. Hi, who is this? Oh, okay, I got
Hey, Gwen,
moved.
hold up. I gotta talk to you real quick.
About what?
I don't know. I just want to talk to you. I'm kidding.
Give me like 30 seconds. I gotta let my dog out. Yo, what's up?
Alright, so, what do you... Hold up. What do you think of having a, like a medal for marksman?
A medal?
Like most confirmed kills with video or camera.
You mean like I get... Huh? I mean, no. I don't want some BS. That's like going and joining, a mini battalion, right? You know, the sub-battalion things where, you know, I know Mech has Dusk, but I think they do things in Dusk, but I'm not entirely sure. But basically, it's like a cool guy card. It's completely useless, like the Mech Medal of Honor. Who gives a shit about that? Like, honestly. Hey, I wasted so much time doing this. You know?
That's the reason I asked you. So I need other person's opinion. Not just my own opinion, because a lot of my ideas, as you know, can be... What do you think?
I mean, what do I think of it?
Yeah, what do you think of most of my ideas? What is the one thing you say about most of my ideas?
I mean, I haven't heard one of your ideas in a while.
Exactly. And you know why that is?
No. Oh yeah, because you've been banned.
No, because you always stupid. Alright, just go back to general chat whenever you want.
Just...
Wouldn't let me move him back for some reason. There we go. Yeah. It wouldn't let me move you back. I don't know why, but it wouldn't.
Bruh. But anyways.
It just said... Basically just said no.
So,
What's that about? Well, I don't need.
talking to him about things.
About a cool guy award. How about that?
Fatal.
How do you get rid of vehicles again?
You do slash impound while looking at them and standing right next to them, or you can use your repair tool to right-click on them if they have less than 300 health.
Yeah, but what if you're like what if you don't know where it is and you can't get rid of it?
Well, shit, dude, you have to reconnect. That's my only answer.
You used to be able to press Z and it just
you used to. You can't.
Yeah, no, that changed a while ago.
Yeah, again, it's been 3 months. Don't give me a hard time.
It's fine.
I know. Oh my fucking god. So I'm in the middle of placing a landmine. I place it. Fucking dude, THQ steps right on the fuck it. Right?
What's his name?
I have no fucking clue. Because I was looking at the ground. Apparently he was looking at me.
His name matters. Name matters.
Look at... Okay, if someone responds, tell me his name.
You can order their arrest.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I can't figure it out.
Nah, I'm getting tired of this. People steps on a landmine, you're going to get arrested. I'm tired
Might
of
have
it.
been Chappie, or...
No, THQ. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Was it albino?
Yeah, it was probably albino. We can go arrest him if you want.
Hey guys, I gotta show you. Y'all gotta listen to this. It's the best music ever.
Hamburger.
Look.
But there's a lot of fury with me and these games, you know, because like people run their things and I don't like how they run it. What the hell?
This isn't what I'm trying to get.
Alright, so I have muted Rhythm again for the first time last night. I had not muted him for after being muted for 3 months. He is once again muted permanently.
There we go. It should. Alright, can somebody else get? It should play.
What's it even play? Alright. Permanently muted, just like you said.
Yep.
Alright. I'm just gonna make him server. I'm just gonna server mute him.
Why?
He's
Why?
never getting unmuted.
What did he just play?
It wasn't what it should have been playing. It played the. And so I muted it.
Ooh, BD. I think BD has an AOS out for him.
Yeah, BD is wanted by the police.
Who is?
BD. Guap.
Well, yeah. He probably jumped on a mine.
Hey,
He just AOS'd himself.
how soon can, you get a, officer online? Or sorry, a, captain or higher?
Give me a couple minutes and I can try.
Alright.
I got God on speed dial.
You what?
Got God on speed dial. He should be on.
Dope. But, let me, run through all of the battalions and the problems with each one. THQ, honestly, is, like, the best battalion, but every battalion...
Now watch your words there.
THQ does a fantastic job at a lot of things. Who is that?
Hey, Jailbird. How you doing?
Oh, you got someone.
Jailbred, not Jailbird. You realize that, right?
Risky boy. Skinny peanut.
Yo, Jailbird, could you, set me to marksman in-game?
Apparently you have been, according to God.
Was.
He's not anymore.
But then I got demoted for placing mines. Not even against policy or anything, just placing mines and Tally were stepping on them. Not against policy. Not against anything from what I've been told. And then I got demoted for that.
You need to be on the.
He's having a rough day, if you can't tell.
McF.
I then got demoted from TD, from first lieutenant to sergeant major, for rumors,
what?
for unconfirmed things, anonymous reports, and what was it? For hold on, let me see.
We're talking behind Chow's back.
No,
Well,
I never said crap about
rumored.
Chow. I only said the thing about Miller, about him not being active too much because he's been playing a different game, and so I can't set people to certain ranks, right? And I got in trouble for that, and then I also got in trouble because I tried to help a raid that I knew was going to fail, and I already explained all of the weaknesses, and nobody listened to me, and then we failed the raid. Like, Jailbread, remember when you led that raid, and, oh wait, you weren't there for the raid, never mind. But you led the raid, and then, we got the gate open, I think, once, and it didn't go too great. But anyways, Vandal led a raid. I didn't know he was leading the raid, so I explained my opinion on it. He was, asking for PTS and opinions. I said my opinion, and, actually it was a facts. And they turned out to be facts. What do you know? And, Chow demoted me for that, because,
Bruh.
I spoke out, but I was right.
Isn't Chow the TD?
He is the TD general, in fact.
How is Miller a warlord?
Because Chow doesn't have anyone else.
Yeah.
Miller has Miller has been demoted from warlord, or sorry, major, multiple times. And, he didn't show up on the server for 4 days after getting warlord. But he makes it through the trial period? Nani? And nothing confirmed. I was never confronted about any of this. I could have easily put it down. I do have video evidence of literally everything, but no. And you know what? I am saltier than a salt block made for a horse.
Here's the good news, I found my car.
Can you find your penis, though? That's right, it's missing.
My what? My what? Je ne parle.
Your vagina. You know where that is, right?
Called a Tahoe, I believe. I had to write an entire page about that.
I'm sorry, what?
I had to write an entire driving guide on the Tahoe.
Oh, the Tahoe.
Yeah. The only thing we drive.
Yeah. Why not just ask me? I went, and I know everything about mines now. I know exactly how to place them as quick as you can, how to, everything wrong with them, stuff like that. What to do if you step on one. If you step on one, you make sure no one's around, and then you step off of it. That's the only thing that's going to save you. Even if you change character, you're going to die. If you have 350 health and it does 300 damage, you still die, which makes no sense.
Well, it's the health and armor, though. Yeah, that won't lead. That won't be enough.
No. I've literally got 199 armor and 157 health. That equates to 356 total health. And I walked off of the mine, as in I full on sprint jumped off of the mine to take as little damage as I can.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Xander. Anyways, and then I go, ex-ballistic cat. Anyways, and I jump off of the mine, and it does 300, in the damage logs it states 303 damage, and I died. It's impossible to survive it.
Well, I think it does a lot more damage than what logs can. A lot of weapons tend to be like that.
No?
Wait, can the taser go through a wall?
No.
No.
And when you speaking on what you have said, if you go and you get hit directly by a rocket, what the fuck? If you get hit directly by a rocket, it's 1,300 damage. So don't tell me that logs aren't right, cause
I don't know. Maybe they fucked up logs and it doesn't read
So,
mine damage.
stared at him while he was on the ground, dude.
Yeah,
He
maybe
stared at him for like a second.
no matter what.
I don't know.
I was
But
stuck in fucking
you know,
I couldn't.
things have changed, and you know the battalion leaders and the higher ups haven't changed. Like BD put in the policy, hey, have debriefs before and after the raids. We had a raid. Someone, I forgot who led it. I think it might have been you, Jailbread. But basically everyone left that raid. Literally at the end of the debrief, there was 4 people left, including me. And then Wang showed up, and then Ryoshin showed up. Ryoshin showed up and said, you can't host debriefs to me. And then he ran outside. Ryoshin is a warlord, by the way. Ran outside and threw smokes inside of the debrief. He also stated that you don't have to have a debrief after you raid when it's stated in policies that you do. So that's a big old fat dumb.
Hey, God.
Is that God God? Hello, God God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I came.
Gwen's having a bad day.
Oh, the worst of worst. Shh, I still have mice in my bag. Hold on, give me like 30 seconds.
Wait, what? I'll be back.
Want to know the funny thing? So I'm looking through, and we've got a Coney is my hero as captain, and just a second beforehand, I saw a Coney is my hero as first lieutenant.
That was a bad joke.
Oh,
you writing the staff report, or you what?
Yeah, I had mice in my bag because, you know, my sister gave them to me because she has a snake and I have a snake, and I went and picked them up so that I could feed my snake. Tasing someone is BBHC if it is without a reason.
Yeah, because a THQ guy just randomly.
Yeah, it was me.
A THQ guy just randomly ran up to me and decided to tase me.
It's not tasering, it's tasing. Like you got tased.
I was doing
tasered.
like. Okay, it was like, remember at school when someone like go up to your rib cage with 2 fingers, do taser.
Oh my! You know,
that was the joke I was trying to play.
See, I had a friend. He did that, except he did that to your throat. So he would just pop, one quick pop to your throat. Yeah, right on the Adam's apple, and you know, shifted mine to the side, and this surprised me. Though I went and shifted it back, of course. It's not fun.
So, Elsa, what was the last time you ever read a book?
I'm sorry, what Anubis, or whatever the hell you're going by these days?
Dude, I want to log, but I also don't want to. Wait.
Bro, just
I'm going inside the corrective center. I'm just gonna hide here.
Okay then, there are 2 THQ running around hitting each other with arrest batons. Because why not?
What were you gonna say, Anubis?
Oh, I was asking you, what was the last time you ever read a book?
Probably the last book I read and enjoyed, well, yeah, read, basically on my own was, what was it? The Sphere by, Michael Crichton. After I read, what was it? Jurassic Park, also by Michael.
Oh, you're in the corrective center, so you're stepping foot. You wanna?
Oh, nice.
Can you not?
You gotta add a reason. Add a reason. Yep, for what charges? Oh yeah, I saw him bee-hopping earlier too, so go ahead and add that.
Anubis, you're such an ass.
Hold on.
Were you the one that moved me?
Huh.
Yes, I was the one doing it.
You're welcome.
I was talking in Discord talking about it.
Well, you didn't say your
I
name.
said I was doing the... My god.
You're welcome, buddy.
I'm never getting promoted in THQ, you know that.
Yeah.
My career is ruined. I'm gonna have to make another alt and pass tryout.
You know, that's what I did, basically, kind of. But, oh yeah, I was a major in Geo.
I'll talk to the Caliph about it.
And literally went and resigned after getting major. Like, within the week.
Thank you. I was gonna play Steep, but now I can't log, so I'm just gonna have to beat.
Why can't you log?
Wait, can I?
I don't see why not.
If you're jailed, I'm pretty sure if you log, you get banned.
Nope. That's not true.
No?
That's not true at all.
You know, you can just say, can you unarrest professional? He was memeing. You don't have to talk to the Khalifa.
Nah, I like it.
Shit.
Yeah, give me some recognition.
I'll make you sit there for 5 or 10 minutes before.
Yeah, just give me some recognition by the Khalifa. Maybe I'll get a promotion.
I'll talk to BD.
You know what? I'll play Steep and maybe he'll give me some.
Shit. God, I hate running out of ammo. That's why I either prefer a gun with no ammo or a lot of ammo. So, wait, hold on. God, are you getting on?
Type it in a panic hurry, alright?
I couldn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said I just got back.
Alright, so these
I was
are
AFK.
corresponding to
That doesn't answer the question as to whether you're getting on.
I just did get on though.
Oh, hey, you're on.
I said that.
Well, you said that you just got back. That
Are you
doesn't-
writing him an email?
Alright, yeah, but what's
set me to marksman, please.
oh
Hey,
yeah.
God, can you get rid of our current PFC that has marksman?
Hey, Gwen, run
Why does a PFC have marksman?
Come on, man.
What, Chappie?
I don't know.
What
Maybe
PFC
got
actually
demoted
even
from
has
corporal.
marksman? Second.
Oh, you want it again, boy? Come on.
I'll back you up, Xander. Let me buy some fists.
Hey,
I don't know why you have to buy fists. I think if you don't buy fists and you want to fight someone...
He apologized.
Shit. Let's fight. Let's fight.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna wait my time. I'm not gonna apologize.
No armor, right? You ain't got no armor.
Elsa, you got armor, man?
No, I don't have armor. I don't have armor.
You're trying to get me to buy my own unbanned.
Oh, Anubis, for future reference, right now we're not training people below the rank of sergeant to be marksman because of how many marksmen there are. I'm still gonna place it just because Gwen went through the training, but
I can't even say anything back because I'm jailed. I swear to
It's
God.
corporal, by the way. Mate.
I just got all my armor back, or my health.
yeah, I know that you can train people at corporal, but there was an officer meeting recently where I think that was decided for the time being that you need to wait till sergeant to train people to mark.
That wasn't. I mean, that was just for mech, and I don't I think he said corporal, but I'm not entirely sure.
No, it used to be corporal. They wouldn't have announced a change if it was still gonna be.
Wait,
Alright.
Anubis is
Doctor.
a marksman lead though.
Oh yeah. I mean, that has nothing to do with it.
Plus, he was a sergeant before. And honestly, I think Vandal's just had a bad day or something. Like,
What about Vandal? Wait, I'm confused with who bots even talk.
Glenn was demoted by Vandal because he placed too many mines.
I didn't break policy at all. I placed mines by points that we had already claimed, and I got demoted for it. And Tally were dying, and it was placed on me when, literally, during the raid, BD went and agreed that we should place mines, you know, right outside the gate manager, you know, and inside of the gate, because that was during the raid. And so we did. People literally stood on top of the mines during it. And
are they gonna arrest me?
It's honestly retarded that because people are retarded, that's my fault. Got it.
Anubis, so you still haven't arrested me.
I asked him to.
Yeah, you need to, I'm still in here. He's at the front gate, he's not coming in. You mind talking?
I'll see what I can talk to Vandal about it.
Why is somebody hitting me?
I then talked with Damascus about it, and Damascus said that nothing was gonna happen to Vandal, and I was like, really? Because
I'll talk to Vandal about it.
I was like, bruh. I even have a video of people just straight up jumping onto mines. They see that it's a mine. They see that, you know, it's placed, and they just say, hallelujah, I can die. And they jump on it. But that's my fault. Got it.
Oh my gosh, I feel I am apparently playing too much on my Civ account because I noticed that Emmy and Tykek were there and I recognized the name, so I just assumed they were Talibans at City Center and didn't do anything to them. And I just like jumped off the building and got murdered by them.
Oh, Tykek, the 75th.
I spelled your
yeah,
name wrong.
You thought that he was, that you were still a civilian, and so you just didn't care. Got it.
They're not gonna unarrest. They're literally saying that they're not.
Can we get a,
Thanks, Anubis.
Can we get a...
He left, too.
Wait, he left?
Well, he muted himself and his speakers.
Yo, y'all wanna know how to... Fuck me. NATO, they found me. Shit. Bruh, the bullet just went through his head.
I'm gonna have to wait 20 minutes. They're not gonna do it. They're actually just sitting there.
I am going to lose. But, what happened?
God, can you take that off my record, too? Actually, I don't think we can.
Yeah, no. Once it's on your record, it's on your record. Hey,
I'm not getting a promotion at JHQ or THQ, like...
Wait, what happened with,
Me? I did the taser thing where you hit someone in their rib cage with Anubis, but with an actual taser. And then he called AOS on me, not knowing it was. Then I actually said it was me, and he didn't listen. And so I sat in jail for 10 minutes because they wouldn't unarrest me. Well, Anubis said to unarrest me, but they didn't. So them.
I am blind. I need to get better. There were 2 NATO following right behind me, firing at me, and I didn't see them.
Really back to steep. But it was like free 8 months ago, and I got it.
Wait, what was... What, you got?
Steep was free like 8 months ago. It was
no
just
idea
doing
what that
game
is.
reviews and stuff. It's like
a
skiing game.
about snowboarding.
These are not the best graphics, to be honest. Well, in this cinematic. The snowboard is pixelated? What kind of rig am I running?
Well, I mean, it is pixels, right? So,
No, I mean, like, ultra pixelated, and that was on ultra. I mean, on high, I guess switched to ultra, but still.
The Khalifa turned a corner and almost killed me.
I'm pretty
With
sure
a
this
car?
is like.
No, like almost turned and shot me.
Pretty sure this is like Skate 2. I meant Skate 3.
oh, I posted a video of me placing all the mines I placed, and, you know, it's clear not to go near those areas, and, you know, there was a couple other areas where, you know, I put like 1 or 2. But, you know, all of them were visible to all tally. But, my fault, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm still salty about that and the other demotion. I'm super salty.
Yeah, I mean, what were you, a sergeant?
I was a corporal. But I'm back to corporal, so it's fine. I've got my marksman back.
Oh, I thought you were sergeant. That's why I was. Yeah, I mean, like if it was sergeant, I'd be mad too. Sergeant's like the hardest rank to actually get up to, because honestly, it's kind of just smooth gliding up after sergeant. But
yeah, it really is. Because,
sergeant
you know,
is the hardest
that,
rank.
you know, you're gonna stay and you're gonna, you know, work for the ranks.
Yeah.
And though, for other battalions, it's like second lieutenant, but for some, it's a sergeant, because, you know, they're not sure if you're dedicated yet. But, no, I just wanted marksman over here, man. Marksman, and to figure out all the new stuff mech is getting, and I'm testing it all out. And hell, right now I've got to go and get the building kit and see if I can build right into NATO base, only using 2 things. But do I have enough sand? I think 50 is enough, okay.
Depends on what you're using to build a...
1 bunker and 1 sandbag.
And I think you're probably gonna need more than 1.
I mean, I mean, 1 sandbag, I think that's enough. If I go from the right corner... But the problem is, you know, you can make these raid plans, right? And you can put them,
Yeah.
you know, you can have them ready for everyone to go and see them. But the problem is, I don't even know anymore.
Actually getting people to do.
Yeah. You know, I was having a pretty good day today. You know, I was getting mad kills with the mines and the frickin' marksman. I was doing fantastic. Anybody came across me, they were gonna die on the spot. And then I got demoted. You know, I didn't feel too good, so I switched my TD. Made recommendations for a raid. It was a little rushed, but I didn't know he was leading at the time, so I was like, okay. And left it at that. Full on took my mic out of my headset, and I still got demoted. God damn it. My retarded self. Move away, move away.
Still should not have been demoted for that.
Okay, so, one dude just... Yeah, I know. It's...
Wait, so you got demoted from TD, right, at first?
From first lieutenant to sergeant major, and that came second.
So you got demoted in... Okay, so you got demoted in Mech first.
And then in TD, yeah.
Wait, why'd you get demoted in TD?
Because,
false rumor.
So, a bunch of things. Some which have no basis, like people saying that I have I should be demoted, like recommendations for demotion. That's from several anonymous people, but no proof of it, and maybe if I heard what happened, I could say, yeah, that didn't happen, and prove it wrong, because, you know, I record my crap. But no one said anything to me, so I don't know about any of this. And yeah.
What?
That, and then, who is that?
That would be me.
Hi, Vandal. How's it going?
Going alright, I suppose. I mean... I've got it. Can you fucking hear this cat? Yes, I understand.
The one that threw up on you earlier?
Yeah, he fucking... Okay. God. He threw up on my fucking keyboard earlier.
Oh.
I was literally doing the debrief before the raid, and in the middle of it, I was sitting here talking, and I heard over to my right, and I look over, and this fucking bastard is throwing up on my desk.
I just panicked midair for no reason, and I'm really weird.
So, I want to
Why would you hold...
I want to see if I can build, you know how I said, you know, you can build one sandbag and one bunker to NATO base? I didn't go all the way, so I think, yeah, you need 2 bunkers total.
And for the record, Gwen, it's not that I thought that part was a bad idea during the raid, the building a bunker in. It's just I didn't quite trust basing the majority of our attack for the raid on that, or like a large portion of our ability to raid on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I absolutely understand that, but you know, the way you explained things was you said snipers all on Wheat Hill, and then every infantry move in and just punch in. You didn't explain, you know, what to focus, who to focus where, and you know, the exact things
I did. Marksmen on hills will focus gate, and the people holding gate, so that the people who are pushing up to the gate manager don't get shot while they're taking out gate manager.
Yeah, but that's
dealt with
the thing.
Self-explanatory enough. I didn't have to handhold.
Yeah, well, see, with some people, they don't realize what... See, marksmen, they don't understand what infantry get killed by mainly. And so, you have to tell them, hey, you know, that thing... Like I said, you know, the marksman on oil to take out the people on the fences, right? like specifically the one right next to the gate manager, I got killed by that 4 times, and the person on Wheat, I said, hey, go for any people in the JHQ. I saw people on the fence right across from the JHQ and in the JHQ, just like I said.
To be fair, that could also entirely be based on the fact that the guy who we had watching West was a moron. He was a PFC with a sniper who didn't hit a single shot. Like, literally, you can see the entirety of the gate from where he was. I saw him several times. You could see the entirety of the gate.
Lord,
he did not kill anyone.
Lord Last? Or...
No. The PFC, the TD PFC, who was sitting up on West by Wheat.
The one that Miller
West,
gave
East,
that gave PFC and gave Marksman to for the raid. I specifically said to Miller, hey, don't give, people under corporal, freaking
and that's
classes.
good. I agreed with that.
And
like,
that's exactly
they don't know what to do.
That's exactly what, is supposed to happen is, see, if you're under corporal, you're not supposed to get marksman. But he did it anyways, I guess. Alright. And then I get demoted for not logging. So
to be fair, that's not what you got demoted for.
That was,
to be fair.
Yeah, I got demoted for a lot of things, and when I asked Chow about the... Did someone just load a gun? I'm sorry? What is that?
Oh fuck, I'm not muted.
It sounds like a plastic slider on a toy.
It kind of does. But, there's a hint of metal and a terrible mic in there. Fuck. Anyways.
You alright?
I stepped on a landmine, it's fine. Anyways. But... I know it's not the only thing I got demoted for, but a lot of it was based off of, just word of mouth, no proof. Like, I asked Chow about it. He said that people went and asked for recommendations of demotion for me, and when I asked who, he said they wanted to remain anonymous. So there's no basis, there's no proof, and I can't explain what really happened because I'm always recording. Hell, I'm recording this. So, I can't do anything about it. So...
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know you're always recording. Whenever you sent me a video of one of my men, being a bit of an ass, it was an hour and 46-minute long fucking video that you told me to skip to a time code within the, hour-plus limit.
F.
Yep. Yeah. Hell, right now I'm recording and it is an hour and 18 minutes in. But, yes.
Yeah, like with you, I prefer to have if people are going to voice complaints about a person, which is why, by the way, I'm currently working on a doc to submit complaints that'll only be able to be viewed by me and Damascus. That is it. Full stop. The only people that will be able to see the complaints about other players in the battalion will be us, me and Damascus.
All right.
Fair enough.
Which seems like the easiest way to do it. You know what I mean? So you don't feel pressured to complain to about a high command thinking, oh, well, he'll see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that.
I will be requesting proof,
my guy
because I don't want it to be a thing
back.
where, somebody just somebody just says, hey, this person did this. And I'm like, okay, noted. They're demoted. Like, I can't do that, you know what I mean?
What are you doing?
Noted, they're demoted.
Okay. Sorry.
Real quick, Vandal. So... With the landmines, you said that there were so many and people were stepping on them. Literally, during the raid, we were supposed to place landmines right outside the base, and they were clearly marked. Literally somewhere right on the inside of the gate, and one dude was and walked onto one of them. Now, I don't think that's my fault. It wasn't even my landmine either. If you literally walk right on top of a landmine that's clearly marked, that's not my fault.
I have no sympathy for.
Like, civilians literally dive bombed at me across what is probably 10 feet worth of landmines. Dive bombed and took out 4 landmines to try and kill me.
To what I understand, by the way, there are actually Taliban guidelines about mines at this point.
Yo. Yes, there are, and I did not break any. As in, you can't build it to a certain point unless there's a raid, and even then, you can only build in a certain area, which I have yet to break. And also, Vandal, real quick, go to NATO base on the west end. I did it.
You did it. I'd be careful about doing that when we're not raiding.
Why?
I'm getting on Gary's mod right now. But listen, you gotta understand that those landmines are fucking volatile, okay?
Yes.
What I saw in City, the situations where people just stepped on it and died on intentionally, I don't count that. I don't give a shit about that. If you're doing that, you're an idiot. You deserve to die. In very blunt terms. I'm talking about the people that would be walking within I'd say easily like a 15-foot radius. It would trigger and it would kill them instantly. The mines are ridiculous. They need to get nerfed anyway. And you would there were places that were hidden that they were like, okay,
I understand that a couple maybe you might not have been able to see. Oh, sorry.
There we go. I fixed you. You're all right. There was one as an example here. I was walking to city center because the NATO had just taken city center. And there was one that you had placed in the doorway. Do you know, as you're heading towards city center, there's that area to the left with the pickup truck and that little alley. But if you keep going, there's a doorway on the left that has
yeah. I placed one there.
You had placed one in the doorway of that. As I was walking to city center, that tripped and killed me. I shit you not, I was walking to city center in that job.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't know how the fucking landmine did that. Why do you think it's my fault?
I think it was something else.
Some of the landmines can be invisible sometimes.
Oh yeah, so if two people press E on it, it goes completely underground and is completely invisible, but you can still see the KOS sign. Now, if you
No, I meant the KOS sign can go invisible.
I've yet to see that. I've yet to see that.
I've yet to see that as well, to be fair.
Yeah. I've gone and,
you probably need 4 people to dig that then. I mean, for NATO, it's invisible.
No, we've done an 18-person, actually not 18, it's an 8-person mod.
Hold on.
And it doesn't disappear. It was just a bug.
That's right. It's not a bug. It means that a NATO placed it. If a NATO person places it, it goes invisible. As in, the KOS sign is invisible, but you can still see the mine itself. That's why you need 2 people, so that NATO can't see anything, and so they just walk and don't do anything. Now, I've gone and placed mines around Oil Lake right now, because, you know...
You're a first lieutenant, why did you just salute me? What? I mean...
But I've placed mines around Oil Lake Radio, and not a single one has killed anybody. Not NATO, not Tally. They're all still there. So that tells me that people know how to look out for them. If, you know, frickin' NATO can avoid them? Oh. Nope, yeah, they're still there. If NATO can avoid them, so can Tally. Especially Tally.
Okay, you do not want to come over that thing right now, by the way, if you have it set up. I see it right now. I'm on my SAS. You'll see me peeking up right now. I'm in the sniper tower. Do not shoot me. I understand that you can KOS me, but don't.
Wait, what?
What the fuck is this that I'm looking at right now? What have you done here?
Where?
On.
Where?
At west of NATO.
Oh yeah. So, over there is... That's what I wanted to tell you. Literally, nobody's gonna notice that, you know. Nobody... It's hidden by some trees. Not a single NATO has tried to destroy it yet. And it's not bombed. No NATO have gone and placed bombs on it, and they can't because it's not close enough to roads. So, I can literally... Oh, fuck. I stepped into the minefield.
I heard that.
Yeah, I kind of walked off there. But all good. It's all good.
Oops, I may have accidentally just went in.
Oh, you... Hey, listen. Hey. Follow me. It's on the SAS.
I was just gonna sneak out.
Here. No.
How do you accidentally go in?
Right now. This is part of a test. Hey, get out of here. This is part of a test. Get the fuck out. Alright, you're good. Follow me. I'm gonna peek around corners for you. You cannot be seen, okay? This is gonna be Metal Gear Solid.
I can do third person, dude. I know this. I've snuck into Tally base as a civvy before. I'm good, man.
I mean, doing it as a civvy is a lot easier because, you know, if someone sees you, they're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
okay.
There's a guy. Hey,
But
look.
if
You see where I'm looking right now? There's a guy sitting there watching. I'm thinking he's AFK. There's a guy here at the shooting range. That guy wasn't AFK. Watch out! There's a guy back there. Oh no! Hang on.
They did sundown like they did Harambe. That's a good one. But anyways, here, Vandal.
Oh my God! Look around this corner. This is part of a test. Hey, he's part of a test. He's part of a test.
Hey, Vandal. I just walked right into
Hang on, you
your
have to be
base.
quiet. You have to be quiet. Trust me. Trust me. Who let him in? I let him in.
Vandal, you're an SAS. What rank are
Lionheart.
No, you don't. Look, I'm too tall and you can't listen. We're testing camouflage capabilities of the SAS suit, and we're seeing if people can be seen behind it. Go, run, 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 run. Go around. Make a break left.
Lionheart, turn around, turn around,
Like
turn
this.
around real quick.
Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm in. I walked
Hey,
right on
don't
in.
shoot my test. Hey, hey.
I walked right into your base. Through what I made.
You're not supposed to be in here, man. You're not supposed to be in here.
So did I, but I didn't by accident. PV1's just kind of ignore you, is the thing.
Oh, no.
I have
They're
permission,
following.
I have
They're
permission! It's for a test, it's for a test!
Run, run, they're fighting him.
It's for a
Go.
test! It's
Yeah,
for a
but there's a
test!
first right there. This PV1 or SMD. Yeah, PC.
I was told. Okay, listen, I don't.
What a horrible
give a crap.
test
I was
this is.
given
I'm going to
permission
fucking
by
ring your goddamn
SAS
neck.
Lionheart, okay?
You run, we will shoot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I'm JHQ.
God dang.
That is a threat. It's
This
a
game
fucking
is-
promise too. Hey,
Also, this
sorry,
thing's
hey,
here.
Josh Briggs, he's with me. Don't do that, please.
I walked in and I told
Alright,
them that it
go,
was a
run,
part of
run,
the test.
run.
And they believed it, and I walked out.
Alright, yeah, there we go. Oh shit!
Oh, that's a heli.
Alright.
Yeah,
so
that
you're
heli's
out?
definitely gonna see it. Yeah, I'm out. I mean, I probably could have gotten out just by.
Not with the
honest-
number of them that are fucking at front gate right now. You needed my word there, trust me.
I just ran past everyone in the front gate area.
I know, because I was running behind you yelling, hey, don't shoot him.
Jesus, that thing that's just crashed.
Should I fire that helicopter? If I had a grenade, I'd throw a grenade at it.
Yo, someone just fucked up the minefield out there. Alright, I'm heading out as an SAS because fuck it, why not?
Alright.
I'm slower because I'm not my main character.
My guy's gone.
One enemy down.
Hold on, I just shot someone in the face and they just lived. Okay.
Oh,
Something's
Gwen.
alright. Yes, ma'am.
Have there been anything recently you would consider a significant
Significant what? You cut out.
significant event?
Nope.
Alright.
How the hell do you still have a sniper, Gwen?
I got re-promoted.
For the record, you shouldn't have been.
Because
I was told
what?
by Anubis that it was removed for some reason. I didn't know any of the so.
Anubis went and sent me back to Corporal, and then I got reset to Marksman.
Listen, I made it a stipulation. I let the officers know that you don't have to repass your marksman trial, but you are meant to be staying PSC for a while. Not like a while, but like just for a bit.
Why? I still don't understand.
You still don't understand it because you caused the deaths of 15 fucking people. And when I told you, hey, chill out, don't place that many mines, chill out with it.
So
you told me that you were a god. That's literally your word. You said I'm effectively a god, and you told me that as long as
I said that I'm a god at knowing about how to use mines now. That's what I said. I don't think you understand that part. I said that I was a god about knowledge of mines, not that I'm a god, with, surviving them and all that shit. I said I was a god at understanding them, because right now I went and I spent
Okay,
all the
understand
time
them all you
understanding
want.
them.
Don't place that many.
I still don't understand, you know, how...
Why? Because it killed like 15 of our fucking guys. That should be enough. Why?
So, because he placed mines and your guys were idiots,
Not even that. The guys that weren't being idiots were dying to them. Like, you gotta understand how fucking many of them there were and how bizarrely they were placed. Fucking Rio Shane died to one.
Rio Shane went and interrupted a debrief and said that I was...
That doesn't affect it.
He's not the brightest.
With a mine.
Hey, yo, Lion.
I understand that, and that is entirely valid. But you placed one that was fucking random and around a corner, and it fucking destroyed one of our like high officers.
Around what corner? Are you talking about
around
the intersection?
By the pickup truck, yes.
The intersection, dude. Listen, that intersection, there's always 4 on the corners. I always keep 4 on the corners because when I went and first time, you know, the day of the update, I went into the city and I found 4 on the corners, all NATO. So...
What the fuck did he just hit me with?
A sniper? 2 shots?
Where were you just now?
Right
what?
behind that car you were shooting at.
You've got to understand what just hit me, because that was definitely not one of you. Like, that was definitely not you. I heard, like, probably I'd say, like, it was at least an SMG fire rate, and it hit me like a fucking runaway train with Down syndrome. Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
that was not your sniper.
No. That's the heli that people are flying. That's what was shooting. No, I can't hear it because I have helicopters muted. And then I shot you in the chest with the sniper.
That would have killed me. There's no way you should. Listen, you gotta understand, it took me down to 68 HP. Whatever hit me.
You do have, you know, extra armor, right?
That extra armor was shredded when you shot me on Oil Hill.
Oh.
I had 150 HP, no armor.
Huh, then I must have hit your arm? Not sure.
I have no idea, but it just... I heard a bunch of gunshots, and then I saw explosions around me, and then I was at 65 HP.
Yeah.
It was in increments as well.
That
like, it was
would
not all
be
at once.
the heli.
Why the fuck was he shooting at me?
I don't know. Maybe a tally was
I'm an SAS. I'm the most NATO motherfucker on this entire server.
Well, actually, you're not because it's North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and
so this...
that's, you know, mainly American, which is every other battalion, and then you have SAS, which is Bruvs.
The SAS are in NATO. What the fuck?
Yes, but they're Bruv NATO.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
They're British.
That's not the part that I meant. That's not the part that I meant. They should make it that shooting mines destroys them.
Bro, I just shot someone in the face and he lived. Hold on.
That would be the most fitting nerf for the mines, because then you could still place as many of them as you fucking want, but then it wouldn't take a specific battalion to be able to disarm them.
Hold on, wait, what?
You know?
What about
at
them?
10 seconds to disarm one. Shooting them should be able to blow them up.
Yes,
I kind of understand the point of making it to where only the repair tool can do so, because currently the only use for the repair tool is the repairing the gate manager. Therefore, no one's going to ever have the repair tool outside of base then.
Hold on,
everyone's just going to have
took a bullet to the chest. He just took a bullet to the chest and
get
took
used
no
to that
damage.
really heavily against NATO. Get really used to that against NATO, because they spawn with 20 armor by default, and it more...
No. I mean, he took a marksman bullet to the chest. I saw blood come out of his chest, and that wasn't the first time I shot him. And he still had 100% health.
Gwen, is there something else I should call you, by the way? Like, anything you prefer over Gwen? Should I call you Queen Elsa still? Or like...
No, thank you. Yep, there are 2 helis shooting at each other, so I'm... That's probably what you got shot by.
They're actually holding an air competition. I just noticed it in secure comms. That would probably be what's going on. But, you know, NATO spawned with 20 armor by default.
Yes.
And
we still mess them up.
Yes, we do, which is speaking volumes of the level of team play that NATO have and the level of skill each player has. But you scared the fuck out. God damn it!
Was that you?
Vandal, don't scare your cat.
Vandal, did you just die to a shot in the face?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm also one of
Dude, I do not care.
fucking civilian. Like, you
It's
gotta
not
understand, as a fucking player of this game, when I'm, like, when I'm in a gunfight and a guy crawls up next to me and peeks in front of my shots, I'm going to flick over and I'm going to destroy his head. That is what's going to happen.
The rocket wingsuit?
So, Vandal, I'm still not understanding. Oh,
Okay, I think you're understanding why. I think you're just denying why, you know what I mean?
Well,
I think that's what we're on right now. I think you perfectly understand why.
I mean, I understand that it can kill some people, and that, you know, some people, you know, walked into it. Yes, some of them were badly placed and NATO couldn't see them, or sorry, Tally couldn't see them.
More of them were killing Tally than NATO.
That's
Far
debatable.
More.
That's debatable.
Listen, no, it was not debatable because I was sitting there watching person after person walk around the street and get blown up.
That was in
like,
city. In oil, over by oil and management.
Okay,
people
then place them by oil. You realize that my problem isn't that, like, okay, I'm wording this poorly if you're not getting what I'm saying here. My problem is not, like, you know, where you're, well, sorry, no, it is where you're placing them. Don't place them in city like that. Don't cover every part of city like that because we spawn right next to there. And more often than not, we're going to get more of us.
I only covered.
Oh God, was Damascus doing it?
Me and Damascus were doing that last night, so that's what I'm getting more confused.
Yeah, I went and did that the other day with Lord Last. I didn't get anything about it. Now, I went and covered the intersection. I put one at each corner on the intersection. I put one in front of the door, you know, over by intersection. East of intersection, sorry. I covered the radio point so that you could not get in without stepping on a landmine, since it was claimed ours. I even tested it with a jump boost and blew myself up to prove it, and then replaced the mine. And then I placed some at some doorways, though I placed some at a lot more doorways when I was with Lord, and they were double downed so that they were completely invisible. And, you know, Tally, not too many walked on it, and Storm literally went and walked directly on top of one because he didn't know what it meant. So
that's actually a perfect metaphor for the EU, thinking about it.
So yeah, no matter where you place them, someone's gonna step on them. Like,
my favorite
line
is
fair. That is valid. The issue is fucking how many of them and how close they were to our base.
Well, yeah, but they were within regulation range.
Listen, I understand, okay? The current guidelines do not outlaw that. However, everyone is fucking annoyed by the number of mines that were there, and there should be a guideline against it, and I do not want us to be seen as the people who do that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but demotion with no...
A demotion with no warning? A demotion after I had a 15-minute conversation with him about why he shouldn't be doing it, where he argued me the entire time.
Well, because there was nothing against it, and I had never been told before,
nothing against it. Everyone's saying that it's annoying as hell. Like, there's a massive forum post right now.
Okay, I had yet to see anyone say that, you know, it was annoying. Now, it was grouped up so that they could see it.
Look, right there. Watch that. Look at that fucking link.
What link?
Look at the entire thread that I just sent you on Discord. An entire thread of people with pictures of your mines that you had placed, saying that it was annoying as hell and that it should be limited because of your pictures. Swinny was saying it. Fucking who else? It was one of the 75th boys. People saying that it needs to get changed because of shit that you were doing. Okay, and I agree with them. You shouldn't be doing that. It's annoying as fuck. Okay, because it's killing our own guys more than it's killing them. And when they show up, they can't fucking disarm them. If they do come in and take the point, and then they place down a mine, it's impossible for us to get in.
One of those is actually not mine.
Yeah,
one of
the
those
NATO
is
one, I
actually the
understand.
NATO. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not the only one doing this, and they place theirs.
Yes, you are not the only one doing it, and everyone is annoyed at everyone who's doing it. Like, I'm not saying it's specifically you doing it that's the problem. If I was, I'd be an absolute asshole, and even I would admit that I'm an asshole here, and I never do that. You've known me long enough.
Let's see.
Most of you.
2 VHS went and posted some more pictures of...
It was 2 VHS. Sorry, he was using a 75th skin.
Yep. Well, he was actually on the 75th at the time. Yeah. Those are my mines, but they got cleared out pretty quickly because people stepped on them. Specifically NATO. Like, I would sit there, and I was sitting inside of the point at one point, and they walked in. They just walked right through them like they weren't even there.
Hang on one second. I just RDM'd really fucking hard.
Okay.
I was walking through city, and I got shocked because I'm so used to playing Tally. I'm not used to playing NATO and wandering around. That I just lit the fuck up out of a 75th and 65th and killed him. Like, I just murdered his ass in cold blood. In front of his entire squad, by the way. In front of his entire goddamn squad.
Alright. So, Scott said that there's a 5
was.
limit next update. Some restrictions on placement areas as well.
Okay. That right there is enough proof to me that that is not working as intended and is being abused, okay? That is enough for me to believe that it's abuse, and anyone else, I'm pretty sure everyone else would agree with me, because there's an entire forum post about it, and Scott looked at that and went, okay, I'll add a mine limit. Like, it's abuse of the fucking system. And you know how when people are abusing rockets and firing, like, rockets at single people walking around?
And then,
you weren't here for the shitstorm I raised about that, were you?
I was. I remember, getting killed, by, like, first, mainly. Like, they would go use rockets, on single people, and then, when first weren't on, NATO would be, complain about us using rockets too much. Like, oh, Tally only know how to use rockets. And then, now, there's a lot less people with rockets. Like, abuse it till it gets fixed, man. And, as far as I can tell, Tally can just avoid this stuff, but, like, when they go and walk right in front of you while you're working on a minefield...
Listen, that again, you're still focusing on the guys that were walking onto it intentionally. I'm not talking about them. They deserve to die. That is Darwinism.
I haven't seen any that didn't walk, like, intentionally onto them.
I did. Like, you gotta understand. One of them somehow got trapped in there. I have no idea fucking how he did that. They got trapped in there, and he was sitting there talking like, hey, like, can you, like, help me here? And I had to help him by fucking disarming the mines to clear a path for him. During which, by the way, it blew up and killed me. And that one I can't really blame on you, that was my own dumbass. But I think if you sit close to one for long enough, regardless if you're standing up or anything like that, it'll go off.
Hold on. So, with mines, if you are in the middle of disarming one, and then you walk too far, and you basically stomp disarming it, it blows up. You realize that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it wasn't even that. Like, literally, I was sitting there disarming it. I have video of this. I was disarming it, and it went off.
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know what, but whenever I'm disarming them, like, if you're in the middle of disarming them and you step on them, they'll blow up. Sometimes they just randomly blow up when you're disarming them. I couldn't...
No, if you're disarming them and if you move, it'll blow up.
No, not even that. I figured out that if you're disarming them, you can also swap to a primary weapon.
Yeah, you can do that.
You can disarm them from any distance, by the way. They've not put a distance limit on disarming them. So you can literally be standing across the map. If you have a little bit of elevation, you click on it right, it will disarm it.
That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah. That's how I fucking ended up coming back and letting the guy out. I literally sat there up on, like, the city sniper hill and fucking sat there with a repair tool disarming them from a distance. Like... So,
I mean,
that's useful information for boys, I guess.
Oh, what's that? You're abusing the distance thing?
That is not... Well, actually, no, I suppose that is abuse.
Yeah. See, you don't see Americans disarming bombs in Iraq from America.
Oh, they do. They shoot them to do that, but we can't do this on this server, so I'm deciding to do this instead.
Here are my thoughts on how mine should be switched, at least for our side. They should be limited. I completely understand putting a limit on them. Somewhere between 4 and 6 probably would be what I would put it at.
5.
And whenever we are placing them, we need to put them in actual patterns. Like Gwen, I'm assuming that's your minefield at oil. Just
yeah.
around the.
Yeah. That's
Don't
mine.
do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Why?
That's what I'm talking about.
It
Why?
has no rhyme or reason to it, and it doesn't allow anyone to get through. I mean, sure, you can jump on the car and get to that point, but I mean, just getting the practice of having actual pattern like minefields to where you can walk through them with twists and turns like that. Just make sure there is a path to get through for people who can see it.
Okay.
Just as a good practice to get into.
I don't necessarily
I'm
think
not
that
sure
should
why.
be something to do.
Because
no.
NATO or Tally
I think
can
mine
see.
should be.
I mean, I don't think that Tally should have mines, because IEDs themselves are already meant to be underground. They're not supposed to be seen except some wires. That's how IEDs work.
Well, the name IED could mean many things. IED just means improvised explosive device. I mean, if you fucking stick gunpowder in a pipe and put a fuse in it, that is an IED.
Well, see, like the
Like,
IEDs
the thing
that's
is, the IED that you're thinking of is it's a mine. That's what it is. It is a Taliban mine. They put it under. It is a pressure-sensitive explosive. That is a mine.
No. IEDs are cell phone detonated, mainly in, Taliban and Iraq-related attackers. Oh, hey, is that you? It is. Hey, I love
think
that.
mine should be. I think mine should be.
I was taking a fucking drink of Gatorade, you dick.
Did your cat vomit in that Gatorade?
So, yeah.
No.
If someone's jumping on a mine when you're disarming it, it appears that it does blow it up.
Yeah, and it also kills you.
Actually, not always. Not always. There's sometimes when it doesn't.
What?
I don't know why.
Hey guys, in case you're wondering, the M45 pistol on the NATO side does not actually take 45. I just loaded a case of 45 and it didn't do anything.
Well.
You know what?
MP, because fuck it.
My favorite thing. Good luck on the promotion.
Hold on, this man has a hole in his head and he's still alive. Okay, now he has a hole in his chest and he's also still alive, and I can't reload my gun. There we go.
Alright, you guys don't get that.
And
Gwen, yep. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna let the rank reset stick. I don't care that much. However, please in future do not spam mines like that.
Yes.
Please, for the sake of the entire server, I'm not asking you as one person. I'm asking you as the community to stop fucking doing that because it's annoying as shit.
Okay.
They're actively trying to fix it for a reason. It's not fun for anybody.
They're also trying
sure,
to.
It's fun for you because you get to sit there and laugh because occasionally a mine will kill somebody. It's literally just fun for you though.
Well, let's
it's killing
see.
teammates, it's killing enemies.
I mean, it's not against the rules for MRAPs to go and run over as many mines as they can, because the MRAPs become invisible and survive all that. But
they don't. If they run over one, it blows them up.
No, it catches them on fire, but they're completely
No, it
invincible.
does catch them on fire. It is kind of glitched.
It can kill the driver if it goes right underneath the driver, but that's it. That's the only way.
You see, Gwen, I'm sitting here at oil, and this is the shit I'm talking about. Unless you are a 65th or a mech, you cannot disarm this shit, and it is impossible to get to the point otherwise.
Hey, what do you know? There's some mines at Western, and well, I just walked right around them.
You see, theirs were a lot more reasonably placed. They put one. They put fucking one at each entrance, okay? They didn't carpet the entire area outside, so you had to sit there. It's 10 seconds to defuse a mine.
Yeah, I get it.
And you had like 50 around that one building.
Well, Yeah, I probably did have
Like, what
around
the hell
50.
are they meant to do? Especially if they aren't 65th, what the fuck are they meant to do when you do that?
Oh, hey, is that you? Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Real quick, so... Just kidding, I'm gonna kill you. How did you survive that? God dang it.
I survived that because you only did like 10 damage to me, and I'm not even kidding.
Bruh.
I have 141 and 12 armor.
Bruh.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. I'll see
on
you
the hill
guys
just shoot
later.
you?
Be nice,
That was
alright?
a tally that just shot you, I think.
Yates.
Did a tally just shot you?
Wait, is he actually tallying?
No,
It looked like a
Yates is
tally.
65th PV2.
Yeah, he is. He's 65th.
Oh, I am so fucked here. Holy shit.
Where are you?
Silo.
I'm not telling you.
He's at Silo.
Don't.
I have no
Oh
idea.
yeah, I see all the Taliban just lining up to head to Silo. There's some
Oh,
snipers.
do you mean all the ones on City Hill? Because that's the one I'm fighting right now.
Yeah.
All of them are the ones I'm fighting right now. As a single person with 7 armor and 148 HP.
Hey, I
Oh,
see
I'm
you.
sorry that you
Aw.
have 7 armor.
That sucks.
You know, I wish they would give me my marksman specialization like I've asked for like 15 times at this point.
Yeah.
Vandal, you missed the most brilliant raid ever.
What do you
It was staged from an FOB with a complete debrief before the raid, in which Damascus sang us moral rising songs to that somehow did actually increase our battlefield productivity.
Not that there was any battle to have. Because, NATO, we're literally 40 feet away.
Yeah, literally
They could only
50.
hit us with rockets, and I got hit with a total of 20. And I
Yeah.
still stuck it out, and we ended up having the debrief at the FOB, literally straight west of NATO base.
In that big field.
We went and pushed them pretty far in for one debrief from there, you know, with not even all of the Taliban. Also, you said that I might not, I think it was God that said that I might not have enough sand to build a bunker and
You were
a
the one who
sandbag.
said that, I thought. No, you were saying that you didn't know if you had enough sand.
Oh, I said that I think 54 is enough, and then someone said that it might not be.
Well, I mean, I didn't know how you were planning on building it. I
mean, I
was
said-
in the mindset of 100 sand to build a sand.
Yeah,
so, you know.
that sand towers are against the rules, so you can only build one on top of another. But hey, I can just walk right into NATO base if I play my cards right. Oh, god dang it. You know, if we have a raid, you know, NATO have already forgotten about the bunker that I built to walk into their base, and I can just walk into their base.
So, just a bit of a little question right here. It's not really against the rules to walk into the enemy base, it's just against the rules to shoot anyone in there.
Yes.
Right.
Alright. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this is you, the God. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can walk right into their base, and they can shoot you, but if you shoot back, it's against the rules, even for civilians. Like, if you're in there perfectly,
Yeah, I know as a
perfectly
civilian.
legally, and they go and shoot you, you can't shoot back, which I didn't know
That
until...
isn't the rule to my knowledge.
It's... Do you want me to quote that crap? Here, let's quote it. So...
Yeah, no,
rules,
I know that rule too.
Rules for civilian rules: neutral allegiance and cannot KOS any faction, which a lot of people break.
Oh, for
They may
civilians?
retaliate when attacked and damaged, and defend other civilians. Bases: you may not retaliate for any reason in bases. But yeah. Oh, and you know what really would be dope? I know tunneling is coming for, you know, THQ, right? Well, tunneling, why not just make a trench? Could be World War II. I mean, we've already got the Sten gun and with the MP40. Shit, dude.
I would love this to just turn into trench warfare with a no man's land full of nothing but
landmines throughout. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you got just
hey, Vandal.
3, 2, 1.
What?
I made a mistake. That's what I.
Hey,
Da, 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 da.
I'm gonna play a game, Vandal. It's called hide and seek. Oh crap! I landed on a landmine.
In case you're wondering, the UMP has not gotten better.
Oh,
I'm trying it though. I'm gonna give it a fair shake.
What, the UMP 45? The
Yeah.
That gun's pretty good. How much ammo does it have? 50?
We're not talking about the same gun, I think.
The NATO gun.
It has 25, and it tears through it really fucking quick.
The NATO gun.
And
right?
it fucking tickles people.
Oh, the MP5. You said
no, the UMP.
The UMP 45, right? Takes
Yes,
45 ammo.
45. Yes.
And yeah, I think we're talking about the same gun. Oh, crap.
It's good in close quarters, but it's like useless anywhere else, which I guess makes sense. It is an SMG, but
what about a shotgun?
That's not the type of SMG it is.
Oh crap! 2 helis just ran into each other. 10 out of 10. Anyways, but yeah, shotguns. Literally, they're made for close quarters. What do you expect?
I gotta get off.
See ya. So, Swinny, supposedly has mapped out the entire minefield, and BD says that the, minefield, you know, is stationary, and the mines are specifically set, and I think that that is wrong, because,
I know that's wrong.
Yeah, because, like, I'll land in a spot, and I'll be perfectly fine, and then a second later, I'll die.
Well, it's not even that. It's more of just that I have before just run right through the minefield and somehow lived, and then someone has followed the exact same path I took and died the second they stepped into the mine.
Yeah, so one day I went, and I went exactly to the western sign, right? And I faced exactly 90 degrees east, and I walked straight forward, and I did it 3 times. One of the times I got all the way to the other side, but on the way back I died. Which means, and the other 2 times I died in completely different spots. So, you know, it's kind of surprising that Insignia is on. And he's gone. But,
how the fuck is he still alive?
Who knows? Yep. Oh, I see you. Do you see? Oh, that's not you. That's not you. Never mind. Oh crap, I'm spotted.
I was gonna say, if you do, then that's a really awkward fucking situation for me.
Why? Because you're
Don't
innocent.
worry about it.
You're innocent. Alright then. Nah, I was just looking through your window, that's all.
Baited, my fucking room doesn't have windows.
Oh, that's your mother. The resemblance is uncanny, and I've seen you in there so many times that it's hard to tell. Though you and your dad look way different. I can tell. I was able to compare your faces side to side when you guys were in the middle of
I feel like this is supposed to be a joke, and that it's supposed to be a pretty decent one, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like half and half paying attention to this and what I'm doing right now in the field. I feel like it was a your mother is a slut joke. That's what I felt like it was going to.
Oh no, it was that you and your dad are gay joke.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know how I just made it past a fucking sniper there. In fact, that might be another sniper. So I've been trying to think about my thing to do to tilt people after I kill them. Just because, like, if people are assholes, then I will be an equal asshole back. And the typical way I do that is that I just, beat them. But I want to go further than that and start, like, taunting over their corpse and shit with, like, dialogue that they can see. What I've settled on is a keybind that just says, get swifty, you dumb bitch. Because, yeah, that's cringy, and you got killed by the person that said that. That is perfect.
See, I have a keybind that says, get fucked, you overpowered, underbrained cunts, because, NATO, the M249, broken. They have 20 extra armor, SAS have, 50 extra armor?
Yes, but so do EU, to be fair. Theirs isn't more overpowered than ours.
Yes,
necessarily.
But the 20 armor plus the 50 armor, let's not forget, that you guys, or the SAS are active and have active officers and, colonels and
that
lieutenant
is a
colonels.
fucking joke. You cannot be serious.
And the EU, well, I know every time I'm on, I know there's always at least one SAS on. At least one. Now, EU. I'll go days without seeing anyone in the EU.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get on a helicopter. Never mind, it crashed. Oh my god, someone has a shotgun for me. Fantastic. Oh shit. Are there female models? Oh, someone's shooting me with a shotgun at long distance. Help me please, help me please, help me please, help me please, let me in.
How did that happen?
I can't get in. Oh god, please no, I haven't done anything wrong. I'm just being nice. Help me!
You're up in 12. Corvo took my revive there.
You alright?
Oh dude, I went and I walked into NATO base. Jumped around. Oh crap, I was sent a Discord invite.
Yo, Emmy,
oh god, what is this?
Quiet. Everyone back
I was
up,
sent.
everyone back up,
Oh,
everyone
okay.
back up.
I sent myself 34 messages. Okay. Oh, I was saved only to be killed. Got it.
Oh shit, there's a boat. Guys, there's a boat. Guys.
Ignore what I just said. That is disgraceful what I just said.
We could just start the ERP and then steal it while they're... Have you ever actually, legitimately, ERP'd with someone?
I couldn't tell if your mic cut off or you just stopped talking, because I think you let go of your, push talk earlier.
I might have, I don't know, but, have you ever actually ERP'd with someone? Legitimately?
No.
You know,
I think it's fucking bizarre, honestly.
I thought it was bizarre
Funny,
too.
but bizarre.
I thought it was the most bizarre.
Don't say thought in past tense, please.
Stupid thing ever. But you know what? It kind of makes sense because what most people use it for is because, you know, they can't exactly do it in person. And
you know, we're talking about fucking okay, that makes sense. That's called sexting. Okay, those are entirely different things.
No. ERPing, where, you know, you're just like, oh, I don't want to exactly send you my titties right now, and that's absolutely understandable. And so that's when ERP comes in, because they can go.
Sorry, I'm fucking with someone in Tally base right now.
But
I get you. That's when ERP comes in because, you know, they can't. Yeah.
They'd rather not, and so you get stuck with that. But at times, it honestly can be like, I don't even know.
You've done it, haven't you?
Oh yes.
You fucking done it. Okay, yeah. What the fuck?
Not on Gmod. No. As in, like, I didn't want to do it. Like, I was like, you know, this they
That's
are
gonna be hard to
weird
argue,
as crap. Dude, I was like, dude, this is weird as crap. Whatever they're doing is weird as crap. I hate this. And you know what? Over time, I was just like, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. And then it starts to make sense. And then, you know, it's just weird. Listen, man. Don't ball it till you gall it. Don't quit it till you hit it. Don't shot it till you hot it. Don't ditch it till you hitch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now that doesn't mean go off and you know, try to do it with someone. No. See, how I did it was way different. Like,
this is not getting better as you keep talking. I'm waiting for it to get better. It's not fucking getting better.
Waiting for what? Oh, waiting for it to
I
get better.
don't know anything.
Listen,
like,
you know, I wasn't expecting it to get, you know, for it to be at all, you know, acceptable. But, you know, I had a couple of friends that had done it, you know, plenty of times before, and I didn't know that about them. But honestly, it brought me closer with some friends that I didn't know, you know, were into that, and yeah.
You better define friends real quick, because I'm imagining like how you talk to people in the battalion, and then one day they were like, "Do you just want to e-fuck?" And that's like, that's not where I want to be with my brain right now. Okay, thank you.
I'm talking like actual friends that, you know, I'm like, you know, like every day I would go in and check on them. You know, say, hey, how's it going? How's life been? Oh shit. Why did I just die to a mine? I was on top of a sandbag, Nani? Oh shit. What the fuck is that noise?
Nothing to concern you.
I feel like you went, sat your mic down, held your push to talk, and then farted right into your mic, because that's what it sounded like. Yo, what the actual hell? What are you laughing about? Was that the last of your sperm splurting out of your penis? Alright.
Hey, yo, bro, what the fuck? In case you were wondering, that's just me doing that with my fucking mouth.
Okay. I mean, I figured after so many times, but you know,
I don't know why I kept doing it. I don't know why I thought it was funny. That's fucking just like weird and shit. But like, it's kind of fucked up.
Jesus Christ! Why are the mines exploding while I'm? What the fuck? That makes no sense. Oh yeah. Are you in a debrief right now?
No, I'm well, to be honest with you, I'm playing Fallout New Vegas right now, so.
Oh yeah. Got it.
So,
to
answer your question, no.
I've never played Fallout New Vegas, but I've played Fallout. Oh, hey, a raid has started. 10 out of 10. I don't see anything happening. I see nothing happening. Yep. Nobody knows what's going on.
You know, I forgot that I had done something a while ago, and it came back in a really bizarre way. So, I have a crush on this, woman, and, She told me that she likes to play PC games, and I was like, ah, shit, well, that's cool, you know, you can add me on yada 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 yada. She adds me on Discord, she adds me on Steam, and an unforeseen consequence of this that I had not thought about was that I had set something in my Steam library. You know how you can edit the name of your, like, you can edit what you're playing? You know that, right? Like, if I wanted to right now, I could change what I'm playing to whatever I wanted.
Yeah?
Well, I thought it would be funny at one point about a year ago to go through and rename one of my things in my thing that automatically boots when I start up my computer to be named Pornhub the VR Experience, trademark. So if someone were to look at me on my Steam friends list, it would say, Vandal is playing Pornhub a non-Steam game, Pornhub the VR Experience. She didn't know that was a joke. She also didn't know that you could do that and change the name of it. Or at least I don't know that. I don't think that she does, because she hasn't brought it up. And it was a week before I realized that, hey, she's probably seeing that. The most disturbing thing is that whenever I get on, it probably says that I'm in that for like 3 hours at a time. And that's confused. That must be so concerning to anyone. Like, I wonder what he's up to. Oh shit! And then checks back an hour later. Oh my god! Like, what would you do if you found out your friend was anyway?
You know, I tend to keep nothing from my friends, and I hope that they don't keep anything from me. And so I'm rather open about anything, and I'm like, you know, any questions you have for me? Shit, dude, shoot them at me, right? And specifically my female friends. And, you know, it gets weird sometimes. Because, like, some things people just don't want to talk about, and it's weird. And, you know, so they're able to bring up things like that, like how one time I posted something on my story, and it had Zonton's song, I Wanna Teach the World to Fap in Perfect Harmony, right?
Oh my god, yeah.
And
That's a fucking
they saw
throwback.
that in the background, right? And I was showing off a new knife I had, and literally only people asked, they were like, dude, what the hell is that in the background? And that's how I got called a faggot for God knows how long.
That's all you had to do? That's what you had to fucking go through to get called a faggot?
Oh, no, I went through a lot less. Oh, crap.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Nah. See, I was getting called gay for not knowing what gay meant. Hell, I breathed. They would say, shut up, faggot. That's an old one. What the hell? But yeah. Yeah, we're getting raided by NATO right now. I think.
Oh, sweet.
Shit, dude. Oh, I know where he is. I know where Mercy is. But I'm sorry for interrupting you today, and because at that point I did not know that you were leading the raid. I had yet to hear it from anyone. Did you say it like in officer chat? Because
No, it was said in, like, secure comms a couple times, I think. Or I could be mistaken. God, I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore.
I was keeping a hot eye on secure comms, and I don't think it was ever said.
Well, I don't know then, because I think you were there on your TD when
Yeah, I was on
Miller
my
introduced.
TD.
He said, "Oh, hey, he's finally here. This is Vandal. He's going to be running the raid."
I didn't hear that, though.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah, I didn't exactly hear that.
For the record, I did not condone you getting fucking demoted.
I wasn't
fucking ranks.
I mean, first lieutenant was just a trial. I'm not sure, like, because I had sergeant major for a week and a half without a promotion, and
hang on, are you salty about that?
a week and a half, and when asking about how I can go about getting a promotion, and I got no response from Chow, Miller, and Koala, while Koala was still the general. And then, after a week and a half, I jumped to first lieutenant, and then I cut everything, you know, anything bad I was doing, I stopped. I was like, dude, I'm gonna take this seriously. And I haven't said anything bad about Miller since, because he hasn't done anything wrong. He brought up everything that he brought up was from before I was first lieutenant. Like, the only thing I said technically behind his back was that he has not been on, you know, too much since he got Warlord, and I was telling that to, like, private first classes and recruits in TD when they were asking for, like, marksman training, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. I don't know who can do what. I wasn't told anything. And, you know,
yeah.
There was that. Let's see, what else was there? They said that anonymous reports against me. Listen, I can't go and explain what really happened with literal evidence if I don't get told that, hey, someone said something against you? If it's just kept quiet, then what am I supposed to do? And I understand, you know, that what I did with you, I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, someone just jumped out of a heli like 500 feet in the air.
That thing's packed. That thing's packed.
I'm sorry, it was funny as hell. But yeah. But, and Miller literally went into Discord and here, let me grab a quote of what he said directly. He said, everyone is an idiot but me. Sorry, actually, he said everyone is a idiot but me, when it should be and. But anyways, he said that, and he said dash Gwen, you know, like he was quoting me. Chow said nothing to him for that, but anytime I literally made a joke with Miller, and then he returned fire on the joke. It was a good joke, you know, that he made against me. Fantastic. And Chow said for us to stop. But, you know, and then Chow says that he's not biased, but he did say that he finds Miller extremely obnoxious and all that, which I can understand that, but
a fair number of people do, but he is very, 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 well, he's good at the game, and a lot of people value that.
I mean, like, he literally said that he joined TD just for a high rank easily. And
you see, I called him out on that, by the way, back when he left Mech. I was like, hey, listen, you know, he won our first, like, we have a system of, like, medals and ribbons like they have in the, like, real armed forces.
I don't think we're gonna call it.
He won our first Medal of Honor because he fucking crowdsourced a vote, in his favor. Which I was kind of miffled with, but I couldn't argue against because, yeah, sure, he campaigned, he won, fine. But then he turned on his heel and left the mech to go join TD. First off, lying to me, for the record. He lied to me about why he was joining the TD. He said it was because, well, they said they needed people recruited, so they let me have officers so I could recruit people. I was like, okay. So you're holding off getting officer and mech until they're finished recruiting? And he was like, well, yeah, I kind of have to. I was like, well, no, you don't have to. Like,
yeah.
Like, and I knew it was just because they offered him second lieutenant.
Yeah.
He was sergeant at the time in our battalion, and he was offered second lieutenant. And I called him out on that. I said, hey, listen, man, I know you're just doing it for the high rank, and you're doing it because they handed you second lieutenant.
Yeah, he got
now he's a fucking
major
warlord.
So quickly. And then he got
second
demoted.
lieutenant one day, and then major, like, the next that I saw him.
Yeah, and then he got demoted for, not logging things, but that didn't, you know, that didn't go into effect for half of a month because Koala hadn't gotten on. Then, you know, at captain, Koala resigns, and then Miller gets sent back to, major. And I'm like, excuse me? And then Channel says, oh, I'm gonna go on vacation for a week. And sets me to first lieutenant and him to warlord, and so I'm like, okay. I hold my own. I try not to log things because I wasn't properly taught how. Here, let me run you through exactly what we have to do if we try someone out. So first we have to go into the Discord, find officer documentation. Oh, I don't have the link. Actually, I might have the link still in history.
If you're saying that you have to fill out a Google Doc that has, like, not the Google Doc, but like a Google form that has, like, you know, what date, you know, who's the host, and, you know, all that stuff, and who was person you promoted, you know, yada, yada, yada. Then you have to log them on a roster. Yeah, I've been there and done that for a year, actually, back on Star Wars, so.
Yeah, So
To be fair, if you're going to be looking for sympathy over that from me, you're not going to really get it as much as you might from other people.
Like, you have to log it. You have to log the person
yeah.
who joined onto the Discord, onto the roster, right?
Your boy.
You have to add their time zone, their rank, and all that, their Steam ID, and the time that they were added to the battalion. Then you have to go and put in, you know, that they were trained. You know, you have to go to the tryout logger. Then you have to go to a different part of the tryout logger for promotions, you know, to put whether they did good on getting promoted. And then you have to go and put in, you have to click on a link and go through a thing which says, hey, how good did they do on their tryouts? How was this? How was that? How was this? So if you do multiple people, you have to fill out every single one of those. And then you can close that, and then you have to set their Discord rank, set, you know, all that, and then you can delete their messages, but then you realize that you forgot something, and then you just have to leave it because, well, it's too late.
Yeah, again, that's how it was for a long time for me, so.
Okay, so I don't know what I joined in on with Vandal. I Mickey yoinked your idea and made a complaint form.
Are you fucking kidding? Why? Motherfucker.
Hey, you can still release yours, but for now it'll do.
Well, the problem is that you can view it. You know what I mean?
I probably won't.
Probably.
Like, there's a whole spreadsheet that you have to access, and I'm just too lazy to do that.
So you're too lazy to click a link, is what you're telling me?
Well, for the sake of,
Yeah, that's bullshit. I know better! You're fucking with me!
Well, but yeah, no.
But yeah, no. That's all he has. Are you fucking kidding me?
I won't look at people's complaints unless I'm told to, because I'm not that much of a stink-ass.
You're gonna be a nosy bastard. You're gonna wonder if people are complaining about you. I know better, because that's exactly what I'm gonna motherfucking do.
Look, if someone complains about me, they tell me about it in game, I'll talk it out with them.
But fuck that, why do that when you can be vindictive?
Work.
Because, you know, maybe feelings and how they don't want to get hurt.
Besides, it has my real name, I'm pretty sure, so... No, wait, no it doesn't. No.
Yeah, I've got like 50 emails. So, are you talking like your email has your real name or what?
Nah, I don't think it does. I used my jailbread email, so everything's good.
Yeah, I've legit got 50 emails and they're not for legal reasons.
Rippin' Roni.
But hey.
I could make a copy and just send it to you.
A copy of... Wait, what? Nani?
The complaint form, Lamau.
Lamau. You know, it's really weird. When I first heard someone say something like that, you know, in real life and in person, I was like, huh?
Disgusting.
Did you just say that? And I was like, huh? Why not just laugh, man? And he was like, to understand that I think it's funny. I was like, but just laugh. Put a smile on your face, maybe. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get hit by a rocket in a minute. We're getting raided and I'm the only man. Well. I fixed the gate. They had a terrible raid. I haven't seen anyone in about 5 minutes. The one person I did see was a sniper. That's about it.
Yeah, it looks good for a mock-up. Control Shift. Or not, yeah, Control Shift. I'm ready.
What the hell is that noise? Buddy. Are you sneezing? Bless you.
No. but I appreciate it.
Oh.
Pee pee poo poo. When an MRAP drives over your minefield and then they all get out and explode too. Epic.
Yes.
No Russian.
You know, listening to like heartwarming and, you know, happy, joyous love songs while killing NATO has got to be like the definition of irony. Like, Honey Honey by ABBA. It's like, honey, honey. Yeah.
F. Just not.
Not yet.
Yeah, he wants you to keep the song playing, is what he's saying.
No, I'm saying keep talking, baby.
Yo, look, that's like 15 years, G.
What? Listening to your voice?
That reminds me, I don't know what
This
portion
is
of
sexual
this
harassment in the workplace. I'm just gonna say this now.
Sexual harassment in the workplace. Oh my god, that reminds me of that one video.
That was the name of my band in high school.
Sexual harassment in the workplace?
Or shit W for short.
Oh god, we just got sent to night mode. Nice.
But anyway, Vandal, I could just send you the screenshots of what I have and then let you fucking yoink.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
dude, landmines.
So I don't know what possessed me to send this message, but a guy asked me. I made a post, basically talking about how sad it must be to fucking go on Twitch to watch girls do chores for fucking 6 hours at a time instead of just tabbing over to Pornhub to fucking jerk it like a chimpanzee to get back to whatever the hell you're doing beforehand, like a normal fucking person.
Because it's different. It's like, you know, porn is
Oh,
great.
no, that's like, okay. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this.
You understand porn is great and all, but, you know, receiving them from someone directly is a lot better.
I'm talking about Twitch, okay? We're not talking about nudes. That's different, okay? I understand.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But, okay. So a guy PM'd me after that because he saw the message. He was like, "Are you okay?" And I responded to him. I said, "All right, I can talk right now, but I will have you know you are disturbing my wanking hour." I have not got a response back to that, and that was 2 days ago that he messaged me. I messaged him back. So,
you know,
it's safe to say that he's not answering back.
He's just like, alright, I'll let him wank.
You know, I was talking with my friend. She's female, right? Just a rather nice person, but...
Fucking brag about it.
Oh my god. Anyways, I was talking with her, and I wasn't expecting this, but, you know, she was like, "What are you doing right now?" I was like, "Do you really want to know?"
You don't want to know.
And she was
oh
like,
my god, I nailed it!
And she said, "Can I see?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" And, you know, turns out that, because of her last boyfriend's, not saying I am one, but just the way things are, her last boyfriends, you know, they apparently, they liked it when they sent their penis to her, and then she said, "Oh, I like it," and I was like, "Yeah, no, that's just dumb. That's basically lying." And, you know, she said that she's not a sexual person at all. In fact, she rather hates it. It's just that she wanted to keep her boyfriends happy.
Yeah. I think it's bizarre anyway to ask somebody to send their penis to you. I mean, first off, that's not attractive. Second off, with how delayed shipping is, it'd be dry by the time it got to her.
Wait a minute, now hold up.
Well, actually, I live right around the corner from her, like less than 2 miles away.
Dude, fucking chuck it overarm out your window.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Chuck what?
You're
My penis? My full-on penis? Just chop it off and whoop.
You're fucking meat and vegetables. Yes.
Why is it meat and vegetables? You know, calling people meatheads means that they're dumb, but calling someone a vegetable...
Well, yeah, that's calling him a dickhead.
Calling them
which actually
a
makes sense.
vegetable full-on means that they're completely brain dead and are never coming back.
Retarded. Oh yeah.
No. Way
Listen,
past
mine
retarded.
would be really
Like,
easy to throw
they
because I've got
drool.
massive fucking balls but a small penis. It's like it's two baseballs sitting next to an asparagus.
Whoa. Buddy, hold on.
I should record this.
You know, I have it recorded.
Oh goddamn.
It looks like a fucked up spore creature.
You know, so I
just an everyday thing in mech.
So I
just talking about our stubby cock.
You know what?
Stubby, fuck you.
You know
it's
what?
As thick
I
as it is long.
have watched Trans, right? And there was this one girl.
What? Hang on, time out. You cannot skip past that. You're not allowed to skip past that.
Well, see. Hold on. Attention all, real quick. Attention all. Come to the NATO training range for an AT4 boxing match.
Bruh.
How do you have a boxing match with an AT4? That makes no sense. But anyways.
All you hear is like 6 explosions.
Anyways, yes, I've mentioned this plenty of times before, and Miller brings it up every time I breathe, that I am gay.
Why bring it up? That's confusing me.
I'm getting there, hold on. Anyways, and there was this one girl, I don't know, it was so weird, because she just flaunted that she had huge balls. Like, quite literally, her dick was basically nothing, and her balls were, like, literally the size of a entire golf ball. Like,
now hold up a second.
Like, between a golf ball and a baseball type size. They were huge. And then she had, like, this normal size penis, and it was so weird. Well, aren't you going to say something?
I'm trying to mentally, like, I'm trying to fucking bleach my subconscious right now. Like, all kidding aside, I'm like, I'm actually trying to work on it. Like, actually. You see, I used to live stream quite a bit. And I'm trying to get back into it. And as such, I've gone through and I've gotten something made to be my stream starting soon stream. I'm just finishing some color correction. I'm finishing adding up my stream starting soon. Fucking bullshit. Other than that, I think it's pretty much done.
Bro, I can't hit anyone in the dark. I don't know why. Like, my bullets are just not coming into contact with them, and it's infuriating. Oh, and he's gone. That one, finally, Jesus. Anyways, you're doing color correction and all that dumb stuff. Yes.
This is why you got demoted.
Well, jeez.
I'm fucking with you. Shush.
I know.
For the record, you're back to where you were. Against my wishes, for the record.
Yes, I understand that. In mech. Now, TD... Miller...
Also against my wishes, for the record.
No, I'm... What? You mean me getting demoted in TD was against your
Yeah.
wishes? Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with that. But like, no warning or anything. You know, and like, when I asked BD what TD was, right, before I joined, he said they're supposed to plan, find tactics, and plan raids and all that. And so I've taken it by that word since. Jesus. Holy shit.
I mean, the problem is, it's not like the server was built with TD in mind. Do you know how the server started?
Yeah, there was infantry 1, 2, and 3, you know, stuff like that. All I know is that there was infantry 1, 2, and 3. After that, I have no idea.
Well, there was infantry 1, 2, and 3.
Wasn't infantry
Originally,
1
the plans
GU?
were infantry was going to be standard infantry. Infantry 2 was meant to be a mobile division. Infantry 3 was meant to be an elite division, and that was it. Then a 4th infantry got added. They wanted to be the scouts, because the 75th were also added. You see, when Scott went through, he added stuff for the NATO that actually had purposes, you know what I mean? They added the 1st, which were the combat. They added the 65th, which are the engineers. They added, you know, the fucking 101st, which were the pilots.
101st aren't actually pilots, are they?
Well, they are, technically. They're supposed to be.
Well,
that's what they're going for.
They are, like, people who drop in and stuff, but not actual... God dang it.
Well, that's the purpose of them on the server, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The actual 101st, yeah. But, like, okay. My point is, Taliban have kind of had to just copy their model, you know what I mean?
Basically, yeah.
But once it got to a point where we couldn't, with stuff like, you know, the 75th, when they got added, we needed a recon team. So the recon team became RF, you know, recon force.
Yeah.
And then where they had the 101st, which were pilots, back originally in the first 3. The first 3, to my knowledge, were the 101st, the 1st, and the 60th. Then, of course, the PV2s and the recruits, and yada, yada. What ended up happening was they wanted to be the elites. Infantry 3 wanted to. They really did. Because we didn't have helicopters. That's as simply put as it can be. But that didn't pan out. For obvious reasons. Because you're watching right now an elite group not pan out if you're on the server.
Yeah.
You know? So they changed to become the tactics division. So instead of being the elite as far as combat, they became the elite in mindset.
Yes.
Which works in theory and on paper, but as far as a server goes, they can't do that. You know what I mean? They can throw in advice every now and again, but they can't always be the leader of raids, you know, because they have to let other people do that too.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, and so, you know, that's what I was told. I, you know, thought, hey, you know, what if I joined TD and I could lead raids? Because, you know, I know exactly what goes wrong. I've been in the marksman position. I've been in the RPG position. I've been in let's see, what else is there? The infantry position a ton. I've been in just about every position, and I know all of our weak spots. I've even been on NATO's side, knowing exactly what their weak spots and their strong spots are, and their strong spots are sitting right behind the fence shooting people. And nobody can see that. And, like, I sat there one time, halfway through a raid, before I got killed. And I had killed a total of like 20 people using the MK18. Actually, no, I think I was using the M4A1 at the time. Yeah, no, I didn't have enough money for the MK18 at the time, but still. And so I wanted to join TD because, you know, I could plan these raids amazingly on the spot because I knew exactly, you know, what was going to happen because my brain...
Yeah, my Discord shot itself. What did I miss?
Not much. But, TD,
okay.
like, I wanted to...
So, what about the trap with the dick?
Yeah, you missed that.
You missed that. We're past that. Anyways, but, like, I wanted to... That's not real. Anyways, but, like, you know,
I know.
I completely forgot that, you know, each battalion is their own battalion. Of course, THQ stands out because they can arrest people, and that's a major thing. Mech stands out because they can go and repair the gate. They can have cars, you know, specifically, and they're supposed to, yeah, and they can build. So they really stood out as, you know, being their own battalion. TD was completely unknown to me for the longest time. GU is basically just people. They're just you know, normal fighters, basically infantry. And then you have RF, which are recon forces. Not that they do recon very much. It's usually the other battalions doing it first.
Because there's never any fucking recon force on, to be fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
Scooty is always on, which I find amazing. Scooty does a fantastic job. But like,
you know, get those pictures.
So I wanted to bring TD back, you know, to being TD as tactics division and help with making tactics and raids and all that. And hell, I know exactly what to do with raids now, and it really pains me a lot when I see like Jailbread went and wait, Jailbread's in here, right? Hold on. I can't remember.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. You went and led a raid, and I was like, oh god. Just like...
Yeah, Damascus told me to lead a raid with you.
Yeah, I can't work with people. That's my problem. I cannot work with people at all. It's either how I want it, or I'm gonna stick over in the corner. And so after Vandal, after, you know, actually, sorry, Jailbread, after, you know, I was told that you were gonna be completely, or that you were working with me totally, I was like, oh no, I can't do this. And you, like, said something against, something I had said, like, contradictory to it, and I was just like, no. And then I just straight up unplugged my mic, and it was like, nope, can't do this.
Metcalf.
Yeah, but I can't work with people, and so when I saw Vandal lead one, once I heard that you were raiding, you know, I was like, oh, and I went straight up. I completely unplugged my mic for the rest of the raid, and I was like, this is not gonna go well.
How did that raid?
Hang on, what is that supposed to mean? Did you say that it wasn't gonna go well because I was leading it?
No, because I know exactly how it was gonna plan out. I know because I knew exactly the weak spots.
Stop muting you. Nope, I already know what you're gonna say.
F. But Vandal, I saw that you got the screenshots here.
You said social anxiety?
Epic. I don't know. Sounds
like. What do you think of that?
I mean,
what is that? Stream started. Oh, well, that first fucking thumbnail looks pretty snazzy.
I've been spotted. Oh shit.
I feel like it. Epic. But yeah, Vandal, if you want, I can post or I can send you and Damascus the spreadsheet that they fucking have the responses on. Because Google can't just fucking make responses visible to everyone who has the proper perms.
Yep, they cannot, and so you have to have the email sent. Hey, you know, can I get the permissions? Sure, you can get the permissions.
But then, if you want, I can post the forms and give you and Damascus the fucking Mick thingy.
But
no, just send it to you.
Like,
what do you think specifically of the text? Like how the text is? Like, you think that's a good font for that? I should probably send it to the other person in this call.
Me?
That's for my live stream. It's going to be for...
That's not the right...
That's going to be my starting screens. That's going to be playing while I'm getting things ready.
does it say edit? No, I just want to.
Oh. Hey.
There you go.
Oh, that font does not work with that. That font does not work with that. I'm sorry.
And then Vandal, if you see Damascus on, go ahead and send that to him. But yeah.
The font has got to be different.
Getting the layouts all right though?
Yeah. Looks fine. The music is fine too. But that font does not work with that because, you know, everything's a lot more pixelated, and the font is just like half kind of pixelated. Like, you need full-on same-sized pixels, same ratio, if you want pixelation.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the animation, though?
Yeah, that looks fine. The light blue theme with you on a train. Not specifically you, but you know what I mean. You got a cat next to you. It is kind of my. Yeah, oh, it is? Okay. I wasn't entirely sure. But anyways, yeah, that is Minecraft-esque music.
No, that's a whole ass remix, G.
No, it's not like a remix type remix, but it's definitely Minecraft based.
Oh, for sure, but like,
or
that
it's
sounds
just
really
piano
familiar.
beat.
Okay, so I just found out how to.
So all of this was made by different people. The pixel art and the animation was made by a friend of mine. The song was made by some random asshole. I just looked up lo-fi hip hop. I added the color filter.
Fair enough.
And I added the text. And I was like thinking, there's no way that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it, you know, and see what people think about it. I'm trying to find a font that will work for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God,
try like Minecraft. You know, font.
So we back in the mine.
Maybe. Hang on. What about this font?
I have just broke into NATO base via going and oh crap, they found me. No.
Yeah, get shot. Oh my god. Do you think that will work with it? Better.
It could.
I think that would look a little bit better.
Yeah, that would look a little bit better. But anyways, like, if you use one sandbag to climb onto, then you build one bunker to climb onto the one sandbag, then one bunker, then another bunker, and then one last bunker you can build all the way into NATO base, and just walk into the fence. And you know what?
Yeah.
Right behind tents, perfect. You can walk straight in. Over by spawn and Western Scout Tower. You can't what?
You can't do that because apparently it's a rule.
Actually, it's against the rules to stack them 2 or more. Sorry, more than 2. More than 2. Which, they're only 1 stacked, which means you can walk right across.
Okay. So this is epic.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have the chance, check out that forum I sent. It'll be pretty snazzy.
Hollywood is for pedophiles.
Preach! Alright, let's wrap it up.
Hold up.
That's good enough.
Where?
I'm downloading a couple of fonts here. I'm downloading Press Start. I'm downloading West England, which seems pretty good.
What?
Well,
are you just gonna download England and steal all of England? I mean, I know they got weak, but to this point where some random dude from Gmod can just buy or steal all of England?
You want to, like, listen, you talk about weak. I'm from fucking Kentucky, okay? Kentucky in the United States. My entire life is
steal
like
a bunch of tea.
No, you gotta understand. It's like fucking living in the fucking holding pen of the Jerry Springer show. That's what I fucking live with every day, okay?
I have a friend, he was from Kentucky. He also probably weighs about 500 pounds now. I've never seen his teeth, and every time I saw him, he pulled out of his bag at least 3 monsters, and, well, that was in elementary and middle school.
Well, times haven't changed, and I'm not any different.
Hold on, let me see if I can find the sound. Describes the sound that just rings in my head when I hear that. Where the fuck is my sounds and music folder? There it is. Can I drag you by the ankles and fuck. Oh.
Why?
Yeah, that's the sound that went in my head when I heard that.
Oh, come on, man. Bruh. Shooting someone in the head and then nothing happens. Bruh.
When the M249 is continuously busted to the point where it just outweighs anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Like, legit, I was perfectly fine with the way it was before. Like, it was perfectly balanced. The recoil was perfect, but the RPK had such a high recoil, and so Scott said, oh, okay. And then nerfed the shit out of it. Sorry, buffed the crap out of it.
Well, it wasn't really buffed too heavily.
Cabin. What, the what, the M249? People,
not the M249, sorry, the
RPK was buffed heavily, like, for the, I mean, all guns were buffed, but for the RPK, the dot I have for third person, which basically is a measure of how much recoil it has, was at the upper quarter of my screen. Now, it's literally quarter of an inch above the middle, which is basically dead center.
So, I'm gonna shoot myself. I'm gonna go spike a couple infants fucking milk bottles with cyanide. I'll see you tomorrow, gents.
Oh, you know, I actually found a thing, and it was text files, right?
No.
The text files contained basically everything, right? It taught you how to make LSD, taught you how to make pipe bombs, how to make thermite bombs, how to make bomb letters. Sorry, what are they called? Letter bombs. That's right.
Parcel bombs. I forget that fucking the sound.
But it taught you everything. And
FBI, open up!
You know what? It's not even against the law or anything.
Yeah.
Well, it is to, you know, use this stuff, but you know.
And make it.
It's not illegal to make thermite.
Not thermite, but
yeah, I found one here that
everything
looks like it
else.
might work really well with it, but I'm not sure. It's called Comic Sans.
No, don't. Oh, I swear, I will kill you.
Didn't it?
I will. No, that's not even. I don't think he knows what Comic Sans is.
I do. I used to use it in fucking presentations for so much.
Yeah, Comic Sans. Oh boy, that was fun. I didn't really use it at all, though. You know what? That faffing made me hungry.
Dude, you know the last time I saw a fucking